Oh my god, yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking, I was muted. Hey y'all. Oh my god. Jesus, one of them days. What's up, guys?
What's the word?
Apparently, I don't know. I'm a little distracted, so but how's your day?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Interesting, I'll say.
Alright. So this movie was suggested by Insane.
My
We'll see if
brother.
he comes up.
Shout out to the LDBC. Straight like that.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Guess we'll give him a few minutes if he's coming. If not, we'll go ahead and start. Sorry we're a little late. That's on my fault because as I promote real life before YouTube, take care of your real life stuff. So, all right,
Yeah.
Carl, you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. You
Okay,
know, we can wait a little bit and we'll start.
okay, okay, that's fine.
We'll wait some people come. They'll come.
Yeah, it's one of those days where
Yeah.
it
Today been kind of off.
has. Well, with me, in certain parts, it has. But my sleep been a little off lately, so I
Well, I
did a
slept
lot.
good,
I
but
slept good, but it's off.
the whole day seemed like it was just kind of weird. You know, I got to work, things wasn't things wasn't ready for me. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting around for like some hours. I'm like, yo, what is we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Then they asked me to stay late. Then I make you know arrangements to stay late, and then they tell me we're not staying late. So I'm like, bro, they did that yesterday when I wasn't there. That's what my man's told me. So I'm like, yo, they got to get it together, man. It
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't take no 3 something years to get this project complete, bro.
Dang, how many years it been? They've
It's been
been
3 years
on their one building.
at one building.
Oh
I know
wow.
36 stories is a big building, but bruh, the way they do stuff, the way they was just, oblivious to things, it caught up to them at the end. Now they got to pay extra money. They ain't gonna make that company ain't gonna make no money off this job.
Dang, that's messed
No,
up.
ain't making no money.
That's
No
messed
money.
up. It is. Well, that's because somebody mismanaged it and
Yeah,
it
they was
wasn't
just
right.
they just was throwing like the cold shoulder to certain things. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They was just doing like, we'll do it then.
Mm-hmm.
They should have did some of this stuff in November, last November. Now
Right.
it's catching up to them, and it's about to be August. But they talking about people moving in next week. I said, you must have lost
No,
y'all minds.
moving in where the
I have
parking lot
no,
not
unless
even
they put them
done.
on the first couple floors, but even then they're gonna be seeing a bunch of us. You can't how
You can't open that yet because y'all still no,
they're not
no.
gonna pass. They're not gonna pass inspection. It's not gonna happen.
Right. And then plus you can't have somebody living there
And the
while it's
inspector,
on
he is
construction.
tough. I talked to him. He was like, "F this and do this, mother F that. Don't do this. Don't
So
have this." Like
right
I was just
there.
like, "Damn." I mean,
Yeah.
them one boy
But I'm
crazy.
saying that's impossible because
The RGMs.
you're not gonna be able to move somebody in there while it's open construction. That's a safety hazard.
Safety hazard. Somebody will be unalived.
It's exactly, it's freaking safety hazard.
Dude, man.
I hate when people get put in positions and they don't know what the crap they doing.
Well, they know what they're doing because they got this hedge fund. They got this crazy
No,
funding.
what I'm saying is, you can know what you're doing as in the job title, but everybody that has a job title does not know exactly what they're doing. I used to have managers that would ask me what to do. I'm like, how the crap you get this job and you don't know what to do? I used
It's
to think,
crazy.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, let me give you a good example. So it's another public story, but
I don't want to know public. Let's get right to it.
wait, let me say this. So, okay, if you work somewhere and they sell items and you want to make money, it's like, especially in the bakery, which I did not work in the bakery, but it's certain items in the bakery that us as workers love to get. But at one point, the I guess people who worked in the bakery didn't want to make this certain item that we all bought, and they was making $4 or $5 off us a piece. And I guess one day they decided they didn't want to make them anymore. So I'm like, you mean to tell me that you got something that's selling in your department that can make you extra money, but you don't want, since you don't want to make it, you willing to lose money for your department? They didn't give a crap. So I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but look,
that was crazy.
RGA, yeah, he kept saying enema. I was laughing.
Public enema.
Oh my god.
He said, "What in the hell is going on? Shut up all that goddamn noise."
Mm-hmm.
Pops was funny in that one,
I know.
but they how it start off with kid waking up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He takes the thing off his box. Every back in the day, everybody wanted a box like that.
Yeah, I know. I
I
believe
couldn't
it
get a
was
box like that.
mm-hmm.
I had a high box, but it wasn't like that.
Was it
You know?
curly?
Yeah, that was my joint with coil up.
Right, right.
Then my mom was like, "Stop straightening your hair." You know what I mean? 'Cause I would try to pick it, the afro pick.
Really? Did it work?
Yeah, for a little bit until the humidity and it's hot down in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Yep, curl right back up.
That joint coil up. So,
Mm-hmm.
but my box was like plays. You know what I mean? Like plays, John. But
Mm-hmm.
so kid, his pops waking him up, get ready for school. What do he say to him, RGM? What kid? He said,
He told him to get ready for school before his food get cold.
right, but he said something funny though. I can't remember.
I can't remember
But
even
the late great legend Robin Harris said something funny. And then yeah, he told him to come eat this shit before it get cold. Remember when he was
oh yeah,
downstairs?
yeah, 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 right,
He's
right.
like, Pop, why you gotta call it shit? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, he asks his pop, yo, Pop, man, Play or Peter's having a party. Can I go? Whatever. He said, damn, I thought we was supposed to watch Dolomite tonight. You
Right.
know what I mean? He's like, you do like Dolomite, don't you? You know what I'm saying? So Pops was on. He was like, yeah. He said, all right, well, if you go hang with your friends, if you gotta go, you gotta go. He said, but you better make it perfect. It was a school night. Play
Mm-hmm.
was doing this on a school night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So uh he really he said, after you do your homework. So, kid went upstairs, did what he's supposed to do, play his music, you know what I mean? Start doing a little bit of homework, then he started writing some raps,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But before all of that, he went to school. It was a fight that broke out. Or that was after that.
No, you.
Yeah, I was on the right way. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he didn't get home yet from do the homework or ask pops. He ended up going to school
yeah. The next
after
day.
the breakfast. Yeah, that was the next big scene. So he goes to school. You know what I'm saying? And plays talking about this party. And Martin kept saying, "Well, I'm the DJ." You know what I'm saying? Bilal.
Wait a minute, you might have had that backwards because remember he said he wanted to go to the party and he's like, I thought we were supposed to watch Dolomite. So yeah, It
So
was
I was
that's
right
was no, you was a little off on that, but because remember he told him he could go to the party, but he was like, you got to do your homework.
after you do your homework. But
Yeah,
then
you got
he
to do your
already been
homework.
okay. So, but he had to. So he had to go to school first,
Yes, he went to school first, right?
right? So he got in a fight in school,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
they talking about the party, and then he said, "My party about to be." He said, "We about to have ladies like that," and it was Sydney and Shireen. You know what I mean? Looking fine
Glad
as
you
ever.
remember
I wish
names.
Insane was in here right now.
Yeah.
he gonna pull up in a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but Sydney and Shireen looking fine as ever. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So kid being like how he was, you know what I mean? He approaches the ladies like, y'all coming to the party tonight? They was like, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean?
No, that's when they was talking to Play, right?
No, they was talking to kid because he backed into the
But see,
bullies.
remember, Play walked up to him first, and they was like, "What party?" And then when Kid walked past him, they was like, "Hey, Kid," and then he said something about
Mm-hmm.
party.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's what they got. You're right.
About to have the super fat death party. What'd he say? My
Something
party
like
about to be
that.
death. Or
Hmm.
something like so, he bumped into the bullies. That's when he was right. They hi
Yeah, because he
kid.
was trying to get out his chair and he
Right.
made him spill milk on him.
Right.
Hmm.
So he backed up and he bumped and hit what was his name? Staff.
Hmm.
who who's part of the group Full Force.
Oh, can I give you a fun fact about them? They wrote one of my favorite Backstreet Boy songs, which is
Ain't
All
my
I Have to
type of
Give.
oh, you like
That's
that one?
my favorite Backstreet Boy song, and they wrote that. I
My
was
favorite song was by them was Ain't My Type of Height, baby.
okay.
That was a John.
Mm-hmm.
But so he
Mm-hmm.
he back into him and he was like, all right, I'm gonna go get some milk. I'll get you a milk. You want a milk? You know what I mean? He was all shook up. I was man. So
Mm-hmm.
that's when he got to the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when they was like, hi kid, and he backed into him. He was like, that's twice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Probably had to mute real quick. Yeah, so he ended up bumping into the guys again,
Yeah, my bad.
and they got upset, and then I guess what was the main guy name?
Staff.
Yeah, he picked him up and punched him in the face, and just like RDM said, they called his mama a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Mama passed on, so he ain't like that, and he got mad
I
and threw some
smell,
jello at
I
him. Yeah,
smell, I smell see.
you can say it.
Yeah, that was funny part. And then
Mhm. Mhm.
the other boy, what was the other bully name? It was Pee Wee Staff. I forgot the other bully name.
No idea. Um.
Cause he was the one that was doing all the ass whooping for real, for real.
Mhm.
You know
Let
what I'm
me look
saying?
up. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not prepared today. I've had a lot going on.
Man, you should need to watch House Party again too.
I did look,
I don't
Paul.
need to
Let
watch
let me
House
tell
Party to
you
talk
like
about
this.
it.
Let me tell you like this. I had to watch it simply because I watched it as a kid and I never watched it again until today. There you go. Hmm.
Wow. I done watched that movie a million times.
You have. That's why you know it by heart. Some movies I have watched more than once, but that's not one of them. Uh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long.
Yeah, I rock with that John though. And
Mm,
then what happened? He bumped into the bullies, right? And
stab,
then they cussed him
stab
out.
Zilla.
His name was Zilla.
Mm-hmm. And what was the other name? And Pee
Pee
Wee.
Wee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that shit
Go ahead,
funny.
Shaji. Leave me alone. You can't. You can only take my black card if you're black. Sorry, RG. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
At least about morning. Go ahead, bro. Go listen.
Y'all tripping out. I'm letting y'all cook. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, he messing with me, telling me he need my black card. You can't have it. He said he'll give it to you, Press. A mess. A mess. Go ahead, Press. Okay,
Yeah,
so they get in the fight, and
you
then
pick them up,
uh
whoop
huh.
them, and then slide them, and then slide them down the table.
Mm-hmm. Right, and then he get. But see, one thing I like about it is homies in the back watching him get beat up, and they ain't doing nothing to help
Yeah,
him.
they covering up Martin and or Bilal and Play, just sitting there like, ooh, oh,
Yeah,
they was some suckers, man.
they ain't trying to help him or nothing. I was
Yeah,
like, man,
that was
y'all suck.
suckers. That was some sucker shit right there.
Y'all didn't like that. I'm like, hey, how that's your homie? And you just watching him get whooped. You ain't trying to stop it or nothing. I was like, come on.
Right, they just was sitting there. You know what I mean? Then that's what he was when he backed up to him. He hit him in the joint. He was like, "Oh man, I'll pay for it myself. You need a milk? I'll be right back." Then that's what people was like, "If I was you, I'd kick his fucking ass." You remember that was my favorite thing when I was a
Right,
kid.
right.
And then Lamar was like, "Damn, you went out like a sucker." You know what I mean? And it's coming back. He was like, "Shit, man. So what y'all was gonna throw at me? You got my back." He said, "Man, I'm your man. You know I got your back." You know what I mean? That
Right.
part was funny as hell. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
that I like that part when he was like, "I kick his fucking ass." But when I was a kid, man, that was some of the funniest. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, But then what happened? After the fight,
So they got sent to the office, and then he
yeah.
went home.
But we
And
missing some good parts though.
okay, go ahead.
Like when they would like during the fight, it was a lot of funny stuff that was said between when in the middle of the fight. You know what I mean? He's like, because when he bumped into the police, like, what you got a sleep? What you got a sleep problem? And he was like, I'll break my leg and kick you. He's like, what did he say? Something about break your leg and kick his fucking ass or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was
He
something like
said,
that, right?
then he was staff was like, I done it before. You know I could do it again. You know what I mean? And
They was saying
then
some suspect stuff. I was like, what?
yeah,
What? Yeah,
yeah.
right.
That's when he was talking when he talked about his mom and he said, what's the problem?
Marky.
He was like, what's the problem? Your mama can't afford the iron? He said, tell her to come over to stab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, yeah, I put on the stroll and then maybe
Yeah.
she can afford one.
And that's when they said I smell pussy to that nigga. Yeah.
Right. That
Yeah.
was crazy. I was like, dang, y'all that serious
And then
about?
after they whooped his ass, kid was like, man, cool, man, you was good, man. He was like, man, he said, we had your back. He said, yeah, my way back. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Right. Just let him get
Yeah.
beat up.
They
Yeah.
just let him get smoked, man. And then, he was at the fight, so whatever. So after the fight or whatever, as soon as he came through the door, he was shook about a phone call or a bad note, right?
Yeah, cause they got sent to the principal office,
Mm-hmm.
and he knew that either he was gonna get a call or a letter. So he was kind of looking for the letter, and it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So because he still wanted to go to the party, so
Yeah.
he got
And
to
he
a point.
knew.
Right, he got to a point where he had went to the door, and the letter came.
No, but
But
you missed a part.
okay, go ahead.
Cause he come in the door and he's all paranoid and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he come through the door, his pop, Pop was aggressive. So Pop was like, kid, sit down. I need to talk to you. So kid was like, oh man, he thought he was hit, right? So then he sat down like, yo, what's up, Pops? What's good? Well, yada yada yada. That's what he was like. What'd he say? And what Pop say to him? Oh, he's like, I need to talk to you. And he was like, I'm making some of that Dick Gregory. You want some? Remember that
Mm-hmm.
Dick Gregory?
Right.
And then he's
And
like,
it was
I
something
gotta
he said.
I
He
got a weight
said,
problem.
I got a weight problem or something, but he said a joke after that. He was like, I don't like to wait or something, he said.
He said, I got a weight problem. He said something like, can't wait to eat. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right,
And
right,
that
right.
was fire back then. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
he started looking through the mail. He was like, hey, kid was looking through the mail. He's like, hey, Pop, what's this? You know what I mean? Trying to look for the letter or whatever.
Oh, yeah, he
He's just
said
like,
some
oh,
bills.
there's
You
some
want to help
bills.
pay for 'em?
Yeah. And then that's when Bilal called. He was like, Bilal was like, you know, he called kid or whatever. He was like, what? Who? Bilal? Or whatever your
Mm-hmm.
name, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was funny, man. Then he said something about like why they name them African boys Bilal, African name, knowing they from Cleveland, or some shit like that. That part was good. What you went on mute?
Yeah, I said, hold on. My nephew came up here asking me something.
Oh, and that's when you know, when he was like blue, Bilal, you know what I mean? They was talking about that letter, and he was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, they might call after 5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
when he was on the phone, his dad was telling him, "Don't be holding up the phone," because he
Because he
was
waiting
saying
for
it
some
was
overtime.
for overtime. Right, right,
Right.
right.
Yeah. So
But then when he got the phone call, the letter came at the door.
yeah, he's on the phone with his man.
Uh-huh.
Because Martin Bilal told him to leave and just don't come back. You know what I'm saying? To the after the party.
Right, right. And then when he went to the door, he saw the letter drop, and then that was like give me the letter or whatever.
Yeah. He
So
looked
he
at him
walked
like,
off because he know it's the letter and he can't hide it now. Oh
yeah.
my God, this phone. And so, he ended up getting in trouble. He can't go to no party.
Yeah,
So,
that's when he's like, you know, there's a party at Peter's house. I mean, Playhouse. Can I go? You know what I'm saying?
hmm
He's like, I promise I'll make it back before curfew. Then that's when he's like, I got plans. He had a couple of Dolomite videos. He said, you do like Dolomite. You grew up on Dolomite, remember? You grew up on
right,
Dolomite.
right, right,
You
right.
know what I mean? So
hmm
then that's when he was like, you know, if you gotta go, whatever. And then
Well, no, that was at the beginning. But once he
nah,
found out
that
the
was after the
later,
fight and all that.
I know, but that was no. Oh my God. Yeah, that was after the fight, but he had already said that. But when he found out about he had gotten a fight at school, he told him he couldn't go to the party, which is why he had to sneak out. Remember?
Yeah.
hmm So he had to sneak out, and then as soon as he closed the door, Dad opened his eyes. He was asleep, and then he ended up realizing that the party was at Playhouse, and Play parents was out of town.
Right.
hmm So then, kid go running down the street, and he getting all kinds of shenanigans. So,
Yeah.
so first he get pulled over by the cops. Then they let him go, and then as soon as they let him go, then what was the name of the dudes? The little three dudes,
What 3 dudes? Oh, Stab, uh, Pee Wee. I forget the other guy name.
and well, I just said it. Shoot, I just said it. You know, Zilla, Zilla. Okay,
I never knew that.
yeah, I looked it up. So yeah, they see him, and then they start chasing kid down.
But you
Uh,
skipped some funny parts.
okay, what's the funny part?
Like when he was when he got caught with the letter
Mm-hmm.
and his pops was like, you trying to explain this? And that's when he's like, all my friends are gonna be there and da da da. And then he's like, I'll be back by curfew, you know. And then that's when Pops was like, yo, he said it would be different if the parents were there, but they ain't. You know what I mean? He said, I work nights just like them folks. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, ain't them folks out of town? And then he said, man, you kids think y'all slick. That
Yeah, but see, that's when he realized that.
motherfucker said, every little step you take me around this bedroom. That was bars. Yeah.
And then plus you gotta remember around that time, that's when Bobby Brown was hot around that time when they came. Well, when they was making it because it didn't come out till like 90. But yeah, mm-hmm.
And then he said something that hurt his feelings too.
What is that?
When he said something like, trying to make you responsible. I don't want you to do, maybe the same mistake I did and all that.
Right, right,
And he had to
right.
sit down and pep talk him. And it seemed like it was all good. And Pops still said, but you ain't going to that party.
Mm-hmm. Then he
Remember?
turned around and go in there and watch the movie and fall asleep. Then that gave Kid enough time to sneak out, go to the
Yeah.
party.
Hmm.
Okay, so I already
And
explained.
then that's when they got to Martin or Bilal. And Martin was like, "Who in the
Yeah.
car?" You know what I mean? He was like, "That's a honey, yeah, honey."
Mm-hmm.
He said, he was like, "I know what you're thinking. There's plenty more there. Yada yada yada." And
Mm-hmm.
then that's when he tried to load his stuff up, and he was like, "You tearing my shit up. Don't play,
Mm-hmm.
leave it alone." He's just screaming, going crazy, without because he's
Mm-hmm.
scratching up all his stuff. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Equipment.
You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, he can't. Then he left him.
Yeah, you know what? Play was not a good friend because first he if you know you picking up
Play was a snake.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you know you picking him up to take him to a party and he gonna DJ for free, why are you gonna have somebody in the car? Then on top of
Yeah,
that,
his play
you
is a
chose
snake.
to take her instead of him with the stuff. Then when you came back, you still had people in the car. Like,
And then that's when he was like, that's when Bilal was like, you ain't leaving my. He's like, you ain't leaving me. He's like, you know what I mean? He's like, you come right. He's like, I'm gonna be right back. He's like, kiss my ass. He said, you ain't take my equipment and leave me. He's like, I ain't going for it.
mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't
He said,
wrong.
I'm the DJ. He's like, I'm the DJ, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then that's when he was like, kick this bitch to the curb and let me ride. That's when she was like, mama a bitch, your mama a bitch.
Right, right.
Little Spanish, sexy little Spanish girl. I forgot her name. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And then that's when he was like, play don't play. Play don't play. And that play was
Mm-hmm.
like, I fucked up today. And I'll be right back for you. And that's when he was like, play don't play. He was like, damn, he went back in the crib. I was like, yo, play was a snake, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
He pulled off on that nigga,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and left him. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna say this right now before we even get to the part. Even when they was going to back to his house, he saw Kid in the street getting chased down, and he still left him too. I
Yeah.
was like, what kind of friend are you supposed to be? But
He's
you
like,
gonna get in
that's
the car
kid.
and get in a
That's
picture of
cold.
party? Yeah, that ain't
He
right.
said, that's cold. That's
Yeah.
cold. He said, was that
Mm-hmm.
kid? He said, was it?
Mm-hmm. That's messed up though. But yeah, like I said, uh, Kid had got stopped by the cops. And then they end up letting him go. And then you asked me what three guys, I can't remember their name for crap. But they saw him and started chasing him down. And um I'm gonna let you mention that part because that kind of caught me off guard. I don't remember that part. You know what part I'm talking about? Oh, he's on mute. He ain't paying no attention. Oh my god. Prize is on mute. Okay, let me just say. Okay, so kid gets chased down by Pee Wee. What's his name? Oh my god, I can't remember names for crap. It's been a busy day. Uh, Pee Wee, Stab, and Zilla. He getting chased down by them. So then he runs from them and he jumps over a fence. Thank you, Jesus, RGM. Thank you. So he jumps over a fence, and lo and behold, he jumps into the backyard. This old dude and this lady is getting it on. I was like, I don't remember this part of the movie, but yeah, they ain't not getting it on, and he kind of saw play there, but he didn't stop right then. He got to a stopping point, and then uh uh Zilla, Pee Wee, and Stab they jumped over the fence too. Soon as they jumped over the fence, the dude grabbed he grabbed his GUN and thank you. He grabbed his GUN and started shooting at them because he was calling, I guess he was calling them peeping toms or whatever. And he started shooting and they all jumped back over the fence and started running. So then when they running from him, uh uh kid runs into like some kind of either like a formal gala event that's being held outside, and he knows he knows the guy that's doing like the DJ or whatever, and he go in there and try to rap and try to disturb it, and then the guy, I'm just saying the guys because I'm tired of saying their names, they run into him too, and Stab starts to choke Kid. So then, they got into altercation, and while Kid was trying to get away, he done jumped over the guy and fell on him, and it was just a mess. And then, of course, the same two police officers show up again. So they show up and get them all on the ground, and the man and the woman who was over the gala, which I'm assuming is Sydney's parents. Uh, they they said they're not gonna press charges, so they end up taking them to jail. Okay, so they took them to jail, and that part was crazy. Yeah, I know, right? They end up taking them to jail, and Price gonna tell me I left some out. But me, I like to get straight to the point. Okay, so they end up going to jail, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I did those off in the middle of this movie because like I said, I had a long day, and I remember at this point, the guys are being weird. Oh, Price, he'll come back. The guys are being weird, and they trying to see who gonna get basically who finna get with Kid. And I'm just like, y'all trying to do this in a jail cell. So right. They didn't go at that part. What? Tell me what I missed. I thought they did. Hold on, hold on. They didn't go to jail at that part. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Okay, was that okay. That was later. You're right. You're right. After the house. After they went to the party. See? Yeah, gotta help me out. Okay, yeah, because I remember one of the cops saying that, hey, y'all leave him alone. Let him go this way and y'all go that way. Right. You are correct. See? Thank you. I need help sometimes. Proud to be back. Uh, and y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to remember certain parts. Like I said, I do lean on Prize a little bit, him and Insane, because some of these movies I only seen one time, so I don't remember everything. All right, so you're right. They let them go, and then they go to the party. You tell them to go home. Yeah, okay. You are correct. Okay, now I ain't gonna lie to you. I would rather for Prize to tell y'all about the party part because he might understand a little bit more than I would. Because, like I said, Rise and seen this more than I have, and I hate to explain it like this, but I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I'll never try to be fake about it. But uh, kid finally gets to the party or whatever, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I zoned out. I'm not gonna lie, I did because I think the problem with me in some of these older movies is that I tend to zone out and I just be like, okay, I'm looking. No, what you be saying, RGM? I'm looking, but I'm not watching. And I ain't gonna lie, I got to the point where I was looking, but I was not watching. But no, no. Like I said, I rather perhaps explain this part to y'all because I'm just like, oh my god, no, you cannot have my card. You can't. I ain't gonna make that joke. I almost made that joke. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make that joke. That was not gonna be good. But yeah, I'm just like, if Prize want to come back and explain certain part, I'm gonna let him explain it. But like I said, he get to the party, and then they welcome him in or whatever, and then what are the girls' names? RGM. You probably dang. I would hate to know if you watch this more than I have. So is it Shireen and Sydney? Yeah. So the guys, of course, looking at them. They said they prettiest girls at the party or whatever. And I know Pride's gonna come back and tell me you forgot some parts. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let him tell y'all the parts that I've missed. So anywho, of course, and I'm just gonna skip part to the part I remember. So at one point, I know Bilal, he kept getting at the guy for hitting the table because he kept messing up the beat of the song and everybody stopping and looking at him. But he keep bumping the table. He kept telling them to stop bumping the table. Now I would have told him to go take his behind to the other side of the room and uh stop bumping the table. Like, if you can't not bump the table, get from over here. That's what I would tell them. What? It's okay. You can have my baby, and then they can take the car. I'm not even gonna make the joke. I'm not. I urge you. Okay. So at this point, this one we get in this movie, I'm gonna just call him Pops because y'all know every time we see John Witherspoon, he's Pops to us. So his name is Pops. So Pops lived next door. He was like he paid $15,000 for this house, and he out the window yelling at them saying they causing a disturbance, they making too much noise. He over here looking at the girls. So then he said he gonna call 911. But yeah, that was his only part in the movie. But yeah, the wife, which she played Myra on Martin. And one thing I noticed is they always put them two together. Uh, she was on this movie with him. They was on Boomerang together. I think they put them together on Martin, and on Friday he was Pops and she was Miss Pearly. No, he wasn't Pops on Friday, but y'all know what I mean. But she was Miss Pearly, so they always do movies together, which I think is fun. He don't want to get no public enema, right? Yeah, he was looking at the girl. He was like, "This girl, her dress is too short," and he's her dress is right above her. It was something he said, but it was funny. I can't remember. Anyway, so at this part, uh, oh, this one guy, he keep drinking a lot, and he's drinking a lot, and so they go in the kitchen, and one of the other guys, he was like, he wanted kid to show him how to do this certain dance. Welcome back.
Man, my phone must have been dead. That like it died, but then it would not cut back on. I had it on the charger forever.
You need another. You need another charger.
What? My charger legit.
Yeah, that was his movie, right? Right. Right.
What part you on?
I just explained the part after he left the house and he was getting into all that foolishness. I saw you left at the part when I was saying that he jumped over the fence and the man and the woman was getting it on.
He was like, yeah, yeah, right there, right there. Give me that pussy, right there.
And I
And
was like,
he was like, yo, let me see, let me see. When Pee Wee was trying to climb up the wall, that shit was funny as hell.
hmm, really? Why are you telling on me, IG? Nah, stop it.
Did you get to the part when uh the Funk Master was up there
Yes.
and he
But
bust
you
him
can
in the
explain it how
head?
you want to explain it. It's fine.
He bust him in the head with the thing. He was like, "Cry two tears in the bucket, fuck it." He smacked Stab upside the head with.
You're right.
Nah, I
Exactly.
mean,
That's why I was like, I knew he was gonna say that.
yeah, they wanted him to press charges on him and stuff. He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't trying to do none of that though.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid took off running again.
Right, right, right. He made them go one way and made him go another
Yeah.
way. Mm-hmm. All right. So
Hmm.
I kind of pretty much explained all that part. So now kid gets to the party. I was kind of on the part where he was finna show the guy the dance he wanted to know.
Oh,
I don't remember his name in the movie.
the guy drinking the 8 balls.
Yeah, not him, but the other guy. The remember he was
Oh
like, I was,
yeah, the
yeah.
little skinny dude. Yeah, with the weird
Mhm.
stuff on.
Mhm. Well, I corrected that argument. She, why you telling on me? Fries ain't
Oh,
the bottom
Chill. His
kid.
name was Chill.
Hmm.
His name was Chill, wasn't it?
What you mean?
The guy, the little skinny guy that wanted to learn to dance. His name was
Yeah,
Chill.
yeah, yeah. Cause at that point, at first he was like he didn't feel like showing him, the dance. And then he turned around and was like, "Ah, y'all show it to you." So then they
Yeah.
kind of go off into the dance on the dance floor, and him and the drunk guy started dancing, right? So then the drunk guy ended up passing out, and then that's when
We forgot
kid
a you
stepped.
forgot a big part.
Okay, well say it, say it.
He bumped the table and he was like, "Yo, chill.
I already
Don't
said.
bump the table. I'm trying to mix." He said, "You call that mixing? I just helped you out." And blah blah. He's like, "Thank you." And then
Shut up.
he said, "Next time I'm gonna fuck him up." The next time fuck him
Hmm.
up, right?
Yeah, I
And
said that
then
when your phone was
then
dead.
he said, "What the hell is going on here?" He
Hmm.
said that part.
Oh, you talking?
Shut up.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Shut up
Yeah.
all that damn noise. This ain't Soul Train. He said, "Where Don Cornelius?"
Hmm.
With this stiff neck. Pops was tripping in that joint, yeah. He said,
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo, man, shut up all that. I paid $15,000 for this house."
Hmm.
Who else over there? Public enemy? Public enemy? What the hell?
Hmm.
That part was funny as hell. Then what
Hmm.
he said to the boy, he said, "You by yourself?" He said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Maybe that big water head you got," to the boy. He said, "Shut up all that damn noise." Remember, the guy was walking into the party. He was like, "Hey, why you by yourself? What's wrong?" He said, "Maybe you got that big water head you got." Then, that joint was crazy. And then he was like, "Baby, you got some nice ones." And his wife was like, "Yo, shut it. I'm just playing with the kids." You
Right,
know what
right.
I'm saying?
It's the way he did it. Like you really
Yeah.
couldn't get mad at him because he was always joking.
He's like, "You know what? I got something for you. Right there. Stay right there."
Hmm.
Then he was like, 911, I'll hold.
Right. Hmm.
And that was that. He missed some good parts.
Yeah, and that's the only part he had in the movie, but he made it funny though.
Yes. That's
Like,
when
why
he
this dude? Why this dude look like he like 40 drinking his beer at this party? He's supposed to be
who?
in high school. The dude that was drinking.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Hmm.
The guy that was drinking them 8 balls. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? I'm getting those digits. That guy.
Man, if you look at kid hairline, that haircut had his hairline jacked up. I don't like it, but that wasn't for me. Maybe that's why I was a kid when this
Didn't
came.
they, do you remember when they was in the car
Mhm.
and then stabbing him was all mad?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the cops kept messing with him. This ain't the way, man. This ain't the way. He said, "I
Right.
know there's a reason." He said, "All because of some punk get like head in the socket, stick your head in a punk motherfucker." What he say? Head in his rocket, stick your finger in the socket. Motherfucker named Kid.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny as hell.
But that dude was kind of Stab was still suspect because he was like when he was trying to get it on, Kid would cross his mind,
Mm-hmm.
and then other two dudes looking at him like that ain't how it goes. They just looking at him sideways, and I was like, that's kind of suspect. I'm like, how you gonna be thinking of another dude when you're trying to get it on? That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
What the
even though,
dude say? I spent $15,000 on my house. I don't want no goddamn public enemy around here.
right.
When he was talking to the cop,
Mm-hmm.
he cussed the
That,
cops out.
mm-hmm.
No, that's
Yeah.
when Pop cussed the cops out.
No, that's when he was talking.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He sent it on
yeah,
the phone. No, okay, you talking about the dad, right?
yeah,
Yeah, because when the dad realized that Kid was gone, he knew that he was at Playhouse, and remember the cops had pulled him over too.
yeah. Those same two snakes. Those cops were snakes. I hated those cops. They were just
What's up,
they was annoying.
Demetra? She said this the only house party she liked.
Yeah, I
I think
like
this.
two
I
and
don't
three
think I
was
saw.
okay, but after that, I ain't like the other one.
I don't. I'm be honest with you. I don't like when they take a movie and it gets real popular, and like on the first movie, and then the second movie, it's a whole new cast. I'm like, the point of us liking the first movie is because we liked who was in the first movie. But then if you change the whole cast or change majority of the cast, it's just not the same. I don't get that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
then that's when they had that dance scene.
Mhm. Right.
Ain't
And
my type of hype, baby.
mhm.
Me and you was crazy cool.
Oh, you know the words. I don't. I don't know the words.
Dun, dun, oh,
Mhm.
oh. Act your age, not the size of them shoes you wear. Remember they were dancing? Yeah, they
Mhm.
was getting busy. When I
Yeah.
was a kid, I used to want to wear two finger. I remember my man, he was one of them dudes in the neighborhood, and he let me wear that 2 finger gold ring to school. I couldn't
Mhm.
wait to go to school with that, and it was too big. But he was ahead of his time. He put some tape around the thing. Let
Mhm.
me wear his 2 finger ring, gold ring. I was in elementary school.
Mhm. Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was in elementary school with that shit. They
Mhm.
used to keep me fly with medallion. I ain't have a chain and that. Yeah, that's when they used to rock medallions like Kumo D and them. You feel me?
Do you want me to tell you one thing though? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One thing I did enjoy about watching this is that it was no phones. Everybody was just enjoying themselves.
It was a
They
house
was very,
party.
I know
Motherfuckers
that.
don't even do that no more.
That's what I'm saying. The times have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody does that anymore. They don't. But yeah, okay.
Because
So
they pulled up. Then they had a little dance battle or whatever, right?
mhm, mhm.
And then what happened? Did they have didn't the rap battle happen after that?
Um,
Or just stabbing and pull up to their crib first?
hold on. I can tell you right now. Okay, well, now you got to go to the part where his dad leaves the house and he gets pulled over by the same two cops. Okay, that happens after the dance battle.
That happens after the dance battle?
Yes.
No, didn't stabbing them come to the party first?
We ain't at that part yet. We at the
Oh.
part where the cops pull over his dad.
Yeah, that's when he was like, I ain't cussing at you. He's like, fuck you. You know
Right.
what I mean? Renez and Berlinski, what did he say?
He was like, I remember badge names and numbers.
Yeah. He said, ain't this a bitch? You know what I mean? He said, watch your attitude, pal. He's like, go home. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Officer of the goddamn law. Go.
Right.
Go. I ain't ready to go.
Right. And
Pal, you
then
don't know who what he said? Go home. He said, go home,
he said, I
pal.
ain't
He's
ready to
like, man, you don't know
go.
who you fucking with. I'm from a small town called Fresh Off a Cop Ass, and you making me homesick. That was
Right.
bars back then. Them was bars,
Right.
like, you know
Right.
what I mean? Then he said something like something crazy. Then it
Mhm.
went to the next scene, right?
Right. So
Then
now
he
we
was going
back
off
at
like,
the
I gotta find
party.
that damn boy.
Yeah. So
He had
we
like a
back at
whisk broom.
Okay, so we back at the party, and Kid walks up on Shireen and Sydney, but you could tell Sydney had got a little jealous because he asked what's her name, Shireen, to dance first.
Sharon, yeah.
Yeah, so she kind of got jealous, and so he asked her to dance, and she was like, "No, like you asked me to dance after you asked her, so she didn't want to dance."
Yeah. And he
So
sat down in there and trying to talk to her like, what's your middle name? Latoya. You know what I mean?
right,
She
right,
said, that's a nice name. You
right.
know what I mean? And
Then
she was all acting all and how was he supposed to know?
yeah, and then he asked her to dance again, and she was like, "Oh, come on, Shireen." He asked her to dance
She was
again.
ready to go.
Right.
Oh
So
yeah. He was like, you can't go without my dance.
right.
And she was like, don't
All
be
right.
feeling on my butt.
So this when the guys show up at the house.
No, it's not when the guy showed up the house.
Yes, it
That's
is.
no, it's not. That's when Bilal's dancing with the girl.
Okay.
He's like, you so soft and comfy, like hush puppy, fluffy like
Okay.
a buttermilk biscuit. Then he started singing to the girl.
Okay.
And then he said, you make a motherfucker want to sing. And he started singing that, what was he singing? Each moment with you.
Mhm.
And his breath was stinking and shit. That
Mhm.
girl blew that
Yeah,
gum.
because they kept telling him that throughout the movie.
Right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, RG. No, 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 no. RGM was right. We ain't got to that part yet. I did kind of explain that part, but anyway.
Yeah, that's
So
when they get to the door.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah. And then that's when he was like, no hoods allowed in my party. You remember me? And then he was like, man, why don't y'all go rob a liquor store or something? When Play said, some niggas go rob a liquor store.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then what the boy said, man, we don't got no metal detectors.
Mhm.
And then he was like, man, I smell something. I definitely smell something. I
Mhm.
smell pussy. And that's when he was like, man, we smell like pussy to a bunch of dicks. And they closed the door on them niggas, boom. You know,
Mhm.
I remember that shit was funny as hell.
Mhm.
And then them stabbing like, man, squash this. And they was so, I wouldn't have been scared of them niggas.
Mhm.
They would have had to beat me up some more.
Right. But see, he wasn't scared of him. I mean, he would run from him, but okay, so they get kicked out, like they get them out the door, but then the three guys, he gonna go take some
We just got
gasoline.
dissed by some punk motherfuckers
Yeah.
in front of their girl. I ain't going out like that. I know
Mhm.
you ain't going out. I definitely ain't going out like that. He said we gonna bust their asses after they coming out running out of a burning house. that nigga,
Mhm. Right. So
that
he'll
nigga was like, yeah, we talking about. He said, man, I'm talking about kicking some ass, but not burning people up. And that's when the boy was like, man, yeah, that's going too far. And he was like, man, do I smell pussy? You know what I'm saying? In the
Mhm.
car. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? He trying to get them to burn their house down.
Right. That's crazy though. Is it that extreme? I feel like that's how it is on YouTube. People be
Yeah.
just
And
taking
that's
stuff too far.
right.
Like it's a
And
good example.
yeah. And that's when the rap battle happened.
Right, right, right.
And then he's like, homeboys, make some noise.
Mm.
No,
He
I
was looking
mean,
like, why he taking that old stuff? Like he was
yeah.
kind of looking at him sideways, and then yeah, the rap battle happens.
Yeah. What he was saying, the party with the most, the host, some shit he was saying.
Hmm. You know what? Play didn't have no faith in Kid because he was looking all crazy when Kid, I guess got him in the rap battle. But I always kind of thought that he thought he was better than Kid
Hmm.
because Kid
Me
was,
too.
getting beat
But
up and
kid
stuff.
was just, the kid was alright in the rap battle. I don't know who won that. I like both of their bars.
Oh, you do okay.
Yeah. But he said, kid is buzzing, revving like a buzzing. What he say? Revving and buzzing like a chainsaw. I make your brain sore. What he say?
I don't
Kid to
know.
make something. That what he say? Kid's a grand man. I bust a stand man like American Bandstand. He was saying they when they was rapping and shit.
Hmm.
I like play verse though. It's my party and I rhyme if I want to. Be careful. You don't want to step to front and get this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
dismiss you. What he was saying, some shit.
I'm be
He said, place your bets. It's gonna be me or a race ahead. He said, why put your money on the old thing when he behind? What he say? Some shit.
I don't know.
That's me, the capital P, on the hype tip. One false move and you'll get your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? Flavor's rapping on that nigga. Damn, I forgot what he was saying. He
Mm-hmm.
said, boy, you going way out. And I'm ready to serve you. Then he said, if you can stay out in front of, what did he say? Something about your pop's curfew. A has been, you know, called him a has been.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Kid came back with his bars and kind of got off. And he was like, Kid, he said, Kid spell backwards and strives you the best. You know what I mean? And then he was like, step to the mic, I just blew it up. Too late. You know, I just blew it up and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when it was like, oh, 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 oh. And then that's when Bilal was like, well, anything y'all can do, you know, I can do better. You know what I'm saying? That was my favorite part. The whole party was fire, yeah. The whole party was lit. The way they was dancing when it first started happening, they was getting cracking. That's how it used to be. Now these kids, if you could go to a party like that in the house party, goofy ass phones.
This must
You
have
feel
been
me?
yes. Uh, uh, oh, I dozed off for a minute. I missed some stuff.
You dozed
I
off.
did.
Wow.
I did. I told you it's long.
Well, go ahead and end the show.
No, not right now. I'm talking about when I was watching the movie.
Oh,
No, I'm not talking about right now. I'm wide
you
awake right
tripping.
now. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's next?
Then what happened?
Because I can't explain it the way I saw it because I dozed off.
Yeah. And then that's when what happened after the raps? I think that's when Groove was all drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when he was like, man, ain't no alkies at my party. He said, man, I told you to go over there, go way over there. You know what I mean? He was mad
Yeah,
when
I was
he
looking.
bumped the table again.
Right, he got pissed. Yeah,
He
I
said,
saw
I'm
the
gonna
part.
kick your fucking heart out. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's when they tried to that's when he needed help getting help with Groove.
Mm-hmm. Right, and they took him to his house
Yeah.
all drunk. He must have
Groove.
lived around the corner or something.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
had to.
Then this the part where kid daddy show up at the house, but he done went upstairs with Shireen.
Yeah. All in the
Mm-hmm.
closet.
Mm-hmm. I obviously missed that part too.
What part?
This part of the movie I'm talking about right now,
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, I did those off. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
Well, you gotta do better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Explain it how you remember it, and I'll tell you. Okay. So daddy's at the house,
Yeah.
and the kids upstairs with Shireen, and Sydney is trying to stop him from going upstairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He in here? You know if he in here?
Hmm?
Y'all ought to be he said, y'all ought to be ashamed up here messing up these folks' house. No, it ain't paid for. Y'all in here doing some wrong.
And see, you know something? That's crazy how back then people really trusted people.
Yeah.
Being that coming to their house and people be stealing and breaking stuff, and you
Uh-huh.
gotta try to explain it to your parents. And
Uh-huh. That was
no,
tough
no,
because he
no.
wasn't supposed to be having a party anyway. And then that's when he was like, y'all in these people have knowing they ain't paid for. Y'all in here doing some wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, Blau? Blau? Where my boy at? My boy up there? Sound like something catch on your feet. See my boy? You remember he said his name sound like something you catch on your feet. Haven't seen him, sir. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So Sydney's getting jealous. How the
No,
world
you missed the good part.
what did I miss, bro?
Old man was like, he's like, man, yo, man, pops. He said, man, why don't you go home? And that's when he was like, why don't you go home, little test tube baby? He said, what's your name? He said, Clinton. Clinton what? Clinton X. He said, I'm a Muslim. He said, give me 2 bean pies and a pork chop sandwich, little trout mouth heathen.
Well, I told you that's the part I missed because I was asleep.
Yeah, he called him, hell yeah. He said, oh, how you doing? I should have known you was in here. Saw the droppers outside with your Jerry curl. He said, you better not ever do a crime. Police would never have no problem following you. You had no problem following you. Just follow the drip. Then he was like, but my boy upstairs. And that's when he ran into Sydney. He was like, yeah, they don't play that shit. We don't want no shit on their shoes. And she was like, did I say shit? He was like, yes, you did. You talking about my shoes? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, nobody can go upstairs. He was like, I don't play. He was like, I don't play either. You know what I mean? I don't got time to play no games. And he stormed off. You know, he was snapping on the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that was a good part. Little trout mouth heathen was my shit. Then what happened to that? Then they would start walking them home. They
Yes.
start walking them home, right?
Well, kid did.
Yeah.
Because Play was still at the party.
And then he was just like, I shouldn't make no plans for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Getting in that fight in school.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Dang, I dozed off for a long time. I'm still
She
trying
was
to
like, cause she was mad on the ride on the way home. She was talking
yeah.
about, bro. She was like ugly but loud with his breath hanging out. She's like, Cindy was mad though. But I thought that shit was funny when Shireen said that.
I don't know. I was asleep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was not prepared for this.
I'm prepared for it because I watched it a million times.
Yeah, no, because I told you that if you seen the movie more than one time, I do lean on you.
Yeah, I've
For
definitely
your
seen it a million
co-host.
times.
hmm This I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, y'all. This is my first time seeing this movie since I was a kid. No lie.
Then that's when he went into the bathroom and he was like, yo, someone living foul. He said, this nigga here. He said, you know what I'm saying? When they was in the bathroom, they stopped up the toilet and Play kicked everybody out.
I didn't even get to that part yet.
Oh, wow.
I dozed off.
He said, who to play the toilet, man? Y'all dog me, man.
Okay. Okay, so this is when I woke up. How long was I asleep? Hold on.
Then he was like, man, probably was that nigga in the leather jacket. He looked like he could shit some bricks. The nigga looked like Mike Tyson. Cause they was talking about Play or a kid's pop was at the party. So they was like, it was that nigga in the leather jacket. You know what
I
I'm
missed.
saying?
I ain't gonna lie, Prize. I missed a good 30 minutes. I dozed
Wow.
off for like 30 minutes. I was like, hey.
Yeah, after that, Play kicked everybody out. He was like, man, you see me in the she said, party's over. He said, man, when you see me, don't say nothing.
Shut
See me in
up.
the streets, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He told niggas to step, man. Peace, just step. He told niggas to step because he's breaking my shit, dogging me out. You know what I'm
hmm
saying?
hmm
That was funny, you know. Then what
hmm
happened next? He was asleep, huh?
Okay, so
She never
after,
she never got to tell she Sydney never told Kid that his dad was there.
yeah, she never told him.
He never told him.
And
I thought
so,
that was kind of messed up.
yeah, so what happened was, like I said, he done walked both of them home, but he ended up going, upstairs with Sydney.
Yeah.
And remember at the beginning, Play was telling him like she the kind of girl, like with you don't want no project girl, like Shireen because
Yeah.
she got too many people in her house. And he said Shireen like they got a nice house and ain't nobody hardly gonna be there. Like you can go down to the
Mm-hmm.
basement and kind of do what you want. And
Mm-hmm.
so I guess he goes off that and they go to her room. But when they go when they go to her room and they finna do what they gotta do, her parents come back home. So she got to sneak him out the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
That's when
and her,
Pee Wee and them got caught trying to burn the house down, didn't he?
yeah,
He was like,
yeah,
"Them
they
cops
did.
always fucking with us. My stomach." He was like, "Shut up, Pee Wee." He said they hit me the same way they hit you. You know what I mean? He said, "How did
Right,
your
because
rib
they remember
feels?"
they said they was gonna take them to the docks when nobody could hear them
Yeah,
scream.
Pee Wee was like, "How did your rib feel?" He said, "They fucked me up the same way they fucked you up." You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
And then
So,
they see Kid again.
huh?
Then they see Kid again.
Yeah. So, okay, this is the part where, like I said, he end up uh creeping out the back door because he's gonna go out the window. But her parents came, so she had to act like she was asleep. So she had to switch into her sleep clothes. And so she told him, she said, "Well, you got to go out the back door." And her parents was actually two of the people that was at the little event that kid ended up crashing, and they coming home or whatever. And then he's trying to leave, and the dog barking. He done put the dog in the darn barbecue little grill.
In the grill.
And then this is the point where
Hold on, I'll be right back.
um
Keep going.
huh? What did you say, Burns? Okay, he might have got mute. So this is a part where he's trying to leave, and then the three guys see Kid again, and it was they end up running into two guys that was
Yeah,
yeah, they end up running into two guys that was actually robbing somebody,
yeah. Then he was like, "Oh
and
shit! Come
right,
on, man! It's a fucking rat! Get him off me! Get him off me!" Remember he beat the rat up
he
and
do with the
shit.
bat,
Yeah,
right,
and he was like, "Yeah, what happened to homie's shoe?"
right, right. Right, and then that's when the dog came running up because the dog ended up chasing the two robbers, and they ran and got on the bus. But then
No, oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, they end up running to get on the bus, and the dog had the shoe in his mouth.
And they ended up breaking the cop windows, right?
Yeah, because when they ran into the cop, the TV fell on the windshield and broke the
And they said, "How we gonna
windshield.
explain this?"
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And then he was like, he was stuck in Kid was stuck in that freezer. He was like,
Yeah, he was stupid because the cops had showed up and he doing all that yelling. He wouldn't have went to jail.
right.
But all them this is the part I explained this part earlier, but of course RGM told me no, that was later. So they end up going to jail.
He's like, so he said, so this how you get your buckwheat fade? Stick your head in the ice box. He's like, right. He said, I hear you a rapper. He's what he was like, I hear you a rapper. Remember when Stab started rapping? He said, I got a rap for your ass. You run around town like a faggot in the heat. Me and my boys can't be beat. Remember he said that?
No, because I was asleep.
He said, you go, we can smell you like gas. He said, wherever you go, we smell you like gas. And Pee Wee come in, we're gonna kick your fucking ass.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, you're
Remember that
right.
part?
Yeah, I
He
remember
said, you got a silly ass locked in the ice box with no place to go. What'd he say?
that dude. I ain't gonna lie, the dude with the squeaky voice was funny.
Yeah.
I was just like, what's his name? Pee Wee. He was
Pee
funny.
Wee, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you want to explain? Oh my god, you want to? Okay, so this is the part where they go to jail,
Yeah.
and the man in there was trying to get Kid, and I was like,
They tell that
yeah.
nigga to move, man. Move over. Cause Stab already made a move over. He's like, man, we've been at this all day.
Mhm,
You know what I mean? He's like, can we just let bygone be gone, bygones? Stab was like, man, fuck you.
mhm. Yeah. So
Yeah, go
okay,
ahead.
so oh Jesus, I'm sorry, y'all. Um, so they end up finding out that Kid was in jail because I think he had called play. Found out he was in
Yeah.
jail, so he
He's like,
went
I'm
back
in
out.
prison.
I don't know. No darn prison.
That's what he said though.
I know. I used to get that confused too. I'm like,
He's like,
okay.
man, ain't nobody can borrow. He said, just Bilal packing up his equipment. Brothers ain't got no money.
Mm-hmm. Right,
That's when
right.
he was like, I need you to come, man. All right.
And they was trying to bail
Yeah.
Kid out. Mm-hmm. So they were trying to get money, and then they
Mm-hmm.
went to Shireen house and told her to bring some money. Then they went to Sydney house, and then they bailed the kid out. But at one point, kid started rapping like right before he got out, because
He was rapping in jail.
yeah, the dude gonna grab his butt and all that, and when they told him,
Remember when Martin, wait, before then, Bilal was trying to get Shireen to come out the house.
mm-hmm,
And she told him to get out of here. And then that's when somebody came and Bilal started running, screaming,
yeah, because the
ah.
dude opened the curtain and he saw him.
Yeah.
He started
He's
running.
like, man, he said, why you trying to leave me? He said, man, I saw you running like, yeah. No, so both are getting their ass kicked. He said, man, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? And he was like, did you get the money? Nah, she tripping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's like, you sent a boy to get a man. What'd he say? Some shit like that. Sent a boy to do a man job. Then he got her to come out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. So in the way that them getting kid,
Tell him about we gonna get a little bite to eat. After we get kid, we can go to Burger King. Burger King? Yeah, a little bite to eat. Hang out a while.
that's when people used to sneak out and try not to get
Mm-hmm.
caught.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all, have two older sisters, and I ain't, I ain't gonna solely blame them, but they part of the reason why I don't have kids, because they was out sneaking out having kids, and I was there babysitting the ones they had. So yeah. But I
Yeah.
remember, like in the house we lived in, you know how you have a front door and a back door? Well, we had a side door, and they used to leave out the side door because my mom always checked the front door and the back door before she went to bed, and she would
Mm-hmm.
check the side door too. But they would go out the side door. hmm
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
So
saying.
so now look. So now they in the car counting money and then that's when Shireen is like, yo, pick Sydney up. She wants to come along or whatever, right? Or
Mm,
she can't call her, I believe. And she was like, we gonna pick you up, you know. And that's when Bilal like, yo, he like, you got a couple of girlfriends I can meet. And then that's when Shireen was like, has anybody ever told you your breath stinks?
yeah, she just
he
told him
was like,
straight up.
he was like, fuck you to the girl. She was like, what? He's like, you heard? Fuck you. He said, you just met. She was like, you just mad because you still a virgin. He's like, I ain't no virgin. I got a girlfriend. She just don't live around here.
Oh man, she said she
He
doesn't
told her,
live around here.
he was like, don't hit me. He said, you got dragon breath. He said,
Mm,
your shit, he said, you got dragon breath. Your shit's a little tart too. She's like, nigga, please. He's like, belch. He's like, well, shut up.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Bitch.
belch. He said, yeah. Counting the money. But
Right,
our character, you know, that was funny.
right. So at one point, the girls in the back kind of telling each other what happened, and they both think almost hooked up with Kid, but I think Sydney hooked up with him more than Shireen did, and at this point, like they said, they go to the jail and get Kid, and he did his little rap. And then once he got out, he told them to suck his, what?
Yeah, well,
They got mad. They
he's
got
like, I really want to thank y'all for making me feel welcome. I really, he's like, it really, really did the trick. All right. He said, oh yeah, and by the way, suck my good. They was like, oh fuck you, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, punk. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, that was a mess.
That was some sucker shit though.
He should have said it while he was in there.
Then they dropped the girls off.
Mm-hmm.
But Play
Yeah,
did come through. That was one time he did. That only time that he ever came through.
yeah. So, a kid got him some. I ain't gonna say that much, but he got him a kiss from Sydney. They were
Mm-hmm.
just slobbing each other down, and they were
Mm-hmm.
sitting up there looking.
That looked like a real kiss.
It was. I ain't gonna tell you, some of these movie kisses be real. Like they don't be faking a jump. I was like, mm-hmm. But yeah, they get him, and let me see, let me see. A kid tries to sneak back into the house. He get upstairs, and take off everything but his underwear. As soon as he get
Mm-hmm.
up there, his dad was ready to whoop his behind.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no, Play didn't get kissed. She kind of played him on it. Well, I
Yeah,
ain't,
he didn't get a kiss.
he didn't get the kiss, but Kid did. They was they was slobbing each other down too. Uh,
Yeah, Pops beat his ass.
what's up, Free?
But he said, I walked across the damn city to get stopped by the goddamn law looking for your monkey ass. All the kids over there just slow dancing and doing the grind. He was whooping them. He said, I
mm,
know your ass over there, wasn't it? He
mm,
said, I wear the pants and the apron and I'm going to whip. He said, I'm going to wear your ass out.
right.
He said, I'm going to whoop you till I'm sleepy
Hey, I got a question.
and I'm wide awake.
Did he pass like right after they made
Yeah,
the
not
movie?
too long after that.
Yeah, cause I'm pretty sure he would have been in the second one, but I think he passed before
Yeah,
he could make it.
I like when he whooped them. He said, I'm going to whoop you till you're sleepy and I'm
Oh,
wide awake. Bow.
remember
And,
them
and, he, and
whoopings?
I just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
He said, think
Remember
because
them
you're yelling,
dogs?
I'm supposed to be mellow? Hell no. He said, I start a fight in an empty room. You call this child's abuse if you want to. They better not come in because I kick their ass too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm going to give you a whooping from now on. I'm going to whoop the cowboy shit out of you.
He was not playing with him.
He ain't telling him to get your ass in the bed and don't wake up until I tell you to.
Right. That's a mess. But yeah, that's basically the end of the movie. Okay, so as far as House Party, me seeing it as an
Breezy.
adult, I give it a as an adult, I give it an 8.
Man, that movie is a 9 and a half.
I said me, I ain't say you.
Easy 9.5.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah,
house
and
party,
see
bro.
that look to me too. That's one thing about it, and people complain, "Oh, y'all talking about old movies," but like I said, proud to be back. What, like I said, these are movies that came out. Well, none of us knew each other. So it's cool for us to go back and talk about these movies because we basically it's kind of nostalgic. If I, that's the way I
I
look
grew up off of it. It
at
started
it.
me. It was a hip hop movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it had a bunch of rappers. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like it had a cast like Who's the Man. I don't know if y'all ever saw Who's the Man with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. Not Dr. Dre, the West Coast Dr. Dre, the New York Dr. Dre.
It's two different. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. So it's kind of got got a bunch of people in it. Like I said, it got
Mm-hmm.
Full Force in it. It got I'll look up the thing. The
RGM. We lived 5 hours away from each other our whole lives. No, no.
I was
Mm-mm.
12 when that movie came out.
I was Hold on, let me see the release.
1990,
1990, but what month? Uh,
March 9th.
March.
Biggie's birthday.
You sure about that?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I was 4 when this movie came out. I was 4. I mean,
No, I
you,
was not. No, I was 10.
no, you're on. No, that can't be right. Hold on.
What year I say
1990.
1990? Well, I can't count right
1990.
now.
You 4 years older than me, Bryce.
Well, I can't
You
count
had to
right
be
now.
8. You had to be
1990, I was 8. Yeah,
8.
damn.
You was in
Yeah.
diapers watching it together. You had to be 8.
Yeah, I was watching that
Or
shit.
depending, if you said March 90, I was 4. I hadn't turned 5 yet.
Yeah.
So you was 8. Yeah. But
Uh, yeah. Hey, I'm tripping.
wait a minute. Oh, were
No,
you
you're
9?
wrong.
Were you 9? March 1990?
I was
9?
9. Yeah,
Okay, you were not, you had
9.
just turned 9.
Oh,
I
9.
was
Yeah.
4. So I hadn't turned 5 yet.
I
So
was watching House Party early at 9. So I
mm,
wanted to wear the medallions and the gold chains and the
mhm.
high top haircuts.
Mhm.
I needed all of that.
A bit, a bit so. You were, yeah, you had just turned 4. I was
Yeah.
almost 5. Yes. The weird thing about it is I can remember back to 1988. I can go all the way back to I can no. My first memory was in 87. So when I was 2 was my first memory. I ain't gonna tell you what that memory is because I know how people do on this darn internet. But yeah, my first memory is when I was 2 years old. Hmm.
This movie got some of everybody in it. Clifton Powell. We told her, "What's your
Yeah, I
big
forgot he was
nose?"
in there. I almost called him Chauncey real quick. I was like, I don't know why his name popped up, but I thought it was funny. No, I did not. I didn't watch Trading Places till like the 90s.
Yeah, I was a little bit older when I watched that one.
Hmm. But all the like the movies. Okay, let me tell y'all some of the movies that I remember watching as a kid. I remember watching Commando.
A
Uh,
million times.
Commando.
When
Uh,
Arnold broke boy neck on the airplane, he was like, "Open your mouth again, and I'ma nail it shut."
you're right.
I can
Uh,
recite that movie the same way I could do the House Party.
mm-hmm. Look, we gotta do Commando one day too.
Hell yeah, his body count was crazy.
Yes. Dang it. I almost want to make that the next movie I do.
Yeah, we might have to skip that one to the line.
You gonna do Commando? I ain't seen it in so long and I
I
cannot
watch. I
do
don't
it.
need to see it.
I ain't seen it in a minute, so I need to see it.
I
Alright, y'all,
think
next week movie gonna be Commando.
I think he killed like 80 people, 81 people
Yeah,
in that movie, something
he
crazy.
was going crazy.
He,
We gonna do Commando.
he took his daughter.
Yeah. Had her locked up in that room. Okay, I remember seeing that Police
Open
Academy.
your mouth again, and I'ma nail it shut. Why that guy hair was like that? He broke that
Oh,
nigga neck on the plane when his hands went up in the air. He's like, "Don't
mhm.
bother my friend. He's dead tired."
Right, right. He put the hat over his
He
face.
jumped off that plane.
Right. It did. Look. I told you the part that I remember. The part that I remember it is the dude when they was in like the little industrial place and he was like, I've been waiting for you, John.
I've been waiting for you, John.
Yeah, that joke was like, all
He's
right,
like, "Come
y'all.
on, Bennett.
Nestle movie is
Let's
Commando.
party. Put the
Hmm.
chicken shit gun away. Put the knife in me.
I'm
I don't
gonna
need this
watch.
gun. I can
Mhm.
kill you, John." But I mean, my dad when I was kid, that movie came out in what, like
Oh, I know. Let me look. Let me look. Hold on. It might have came
85?
out of you out of born. I
Yeah,
was
1985.
dang.
So I was about 6 years old when I got a chance to see it. It was already out, and I
Yeah,
remember
85. You're
I
right.
remember when I was 6 years old. That Halloween, my dad dressed me up like Commando because he was already in the Marines, so he was able to get a custom Marine little suit that I put on, and he put some he went to the he put some kind of black face paint like a wrestler would paint their face with and made the marks when Arnold painted his face. Remember when he
Mhm.
was at the island?
Yes,
He
yes.
painted his face and his body all up. Yeah, my dad did that. I still got those pictures.
I was 5 months when to like right to the day when I was 5 months when the movie came out.
We could do that one too anytime, RGM.
What?
Force.
Oh, you want to throw your movie in there? All right.
Force is my ish.
You want to do okay? So next week we can do Commando, and then we can do Forrest Gump because you do be here all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do Commando, then Forrest Gump. Okay.
I don't need no introductory. He come on with Bennett just going crazy, or not Bennett, but Cook just killing everybody, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cook.
You gonna talk about it now? We got to save
He
it for
said,
next week.
"We'll take Cook's car. He won't be needing it."
Listen, listen. Listen. Okay, so look, that's RDM's favorite movie, so he definitely wants to do Forrest Gump.
We definitely could do Forrest.
Okay,
Forrest.
so
At the end
so
of the movie, she was coughing. He was like, "What's wrong, Mama? I'm dying, Forrest." That was my part.
wait a minute, you never watched Forrest Gump all the way through? I
It's a
did.
long movie.
Very long movie. And I ain't gonna lie, like that Forrest Gump is one of the movies that I had to watch a few times to kind of understand exactly what was happening. Uh, because sometimes you'll pick up little stuff that you didn't see before. But that's one of the movies, and I ain't seen it in a minute, so I'm gonna refresh my memory on it too. It's long, but it's good. That's what she
Hmm.
said. That's what she said. I had to
Wait,
throw
whoa.
that in. Okay, so okay, I remember Commando, Police Academy. It was some Chuck Norris movies that I don't remember the
Delta
name
Force.
of. I don't remember the name of them, but I used to watch
Delta
a lot of
Force.
them. I don't know if that was it, Price.
I'm telling you, that's a movie. Delta Force. One,
All
two,
right.
one and two.
Mm-hmm. That it was a movie about this dude was stalking this lady called Seduction. Very good movie. I don't know why I was watching it as a kid, but I remember it. Um, it was a
Man, I
movie.
was watching Real Sex on HBO when I was a kid.
Hush, we all did, and I watched there's another movie called 10 to Midnight because this crazy dude he was going around murdering people naked. I remember that. Um,
Bet you did.
it's a few movies I remember as a kid just watching. Uh, what's up, Pamela? Yeah, we ain't gonna stay here too long. We just talking about different movies right now. Well, thank you
Yeah.
for coming by. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's so many movies. Like I said, that's when I kind of got into. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would end up watching a lot of movies when they used to play them on TV with the commercials. Coming to America, Trading Places, which you already know
Man,
those two.
we
Um,
had the tapes.
yeah, we on some on the ones I'm telling you about. First, we had the tapes, but like in the '90s, most of the ones I saw was on when I saw them on TV. So
Mm.
yeah, hmm. So yeah, it's so many
I
movies
can't
that we
believe you
saw.
like Commando.
Why?
That's one of my favorite movies of all time because it
Why
was a
you
part of
can't
my
believe?
childhood.
Why you can't believe I like it?
I just would expect you to watch Commando.
I
Arnold
love
when he
action
hung when he dropped
movies.
Sully off the cliff. that nigga jumped off the fucking. He's like, "Hey, Sully, this is my
look, look,
recon."
look. That I saw that movie as a kid and I loved it ever since. Let me tell you something.
Salute, Pamela.
He was that yellow car was the reason for years as a kid. My favorite color was
That was
yellow.
a yellow Porsche.
That's what I'm saying. For years, I wanted a yellow car because of that
Mm.
movie.
And a Sully. Sully
Mm-hmm.
car bad. Remember he cussed Ray Don Chon out in the airport. He's
Right.
like, "You really bugging me?" He's like, "You fucking whore."
Right.
That's back when you could smoke cigarettes in the airport.
right.
You
Man,
know what I
you
mean?
stupid. You think
Sully
you
was
like
fly as shit though. He had his suit and his Porsche. Sully was getting money.
Sully was funny as crap though, even though he was a jerk.
It was like, "Oh yeah, here's some money to get some beers while you're in Barbados." Valvade, what was it, Valvatris or whatever? It was a fake. I don't think that island was real.
Probably not. No.
Valverdes or something like that. It might be. And
Yeah, look, hey, Demetria, we all was. We was watching Real Sex and
oh yeah,
um
yeah,
Taxi Cab Confessions and
yeah. I
all
just
that
couldn't
stuff.
wait to. We couldn't wait to see titties at real sex. And if you them old
Look,
white titties, not that I
Showtime.
don't like white titties. I'm just saying when I was a kid, and I was like, this is whack, man. I want to see some humping. Like, cause my friend, my boy was already showing me X-rated tapes. I was like, I wasn't even 8 years old yet, and I was already seen it already. Cause my boys was 5 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they're 9 while I'm 5 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
hey,
9 and 10
who
basically.
said that? Demetria, hold on. Yeah, this look, listen, if you didn't know, Pride did a whole live about porn stars.
Mhm.
He did a whole live about that. So yeah, I don't think you saw
It's
that.
the biggest live on this channel.
Look, I'm gonna put the link in the chat because he's very proud of that live.
It's
But
the biggest live on
that
this
was
channel.
that
And the
was your live. That
I
was
told
yours.
her this. I said, when we do this, it's gonna be the biggest live you ever did.
I didn't
Ain't
participate.
ain't no numbers better than that one. That's the best live.
No, let me find it. Let me find it. Hold
Yeah,
on.
my brother Insane. Shout out to
That
my brother Insane from the
that
mighty
that's
LDs.
his. That's his. That was Prize Live, y'all. I gave him that. I said, "This is your
Go
live."
run my shit up.
Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on.
And we was
I'll
they was
tell y'all
getting
how
they were
many
hating
views he got.
too.
Huh?
And it was some of y'all bitches was hating too.
That was
The biggest live on this
yeah,
channel.
it's at 792. Yeah, you're right.
The
And I
biggest live. And I told you this was gonna be the biggest live.
yeah, you did.
Go
It's
smash the like
cool
button on that
though.
hoe for me.
Look, if y'all want to see that live,
Nah,
this
we
is
want to do an up to dated one with OnlyFans girls
oh my god. That's the link to it if y'all want to see it.
with moon formation. RGM, go type in moon formation, one word. Type in moon formation, all in one word, and type webcam space webcam, and thank me later.
Don't be promoting the OnlyFans on here. All
Man,
right,
come on,
thank you,
man. I
Pamela.
ain't promoting OnlyFans.
What
I told you about I told my brother RGM about a girl you need to check out.
Jesus, y'all freaking
She
mess.
said, "Oh wow."
Yeah.
We used to have some turned up lives back in the day, but they was all scary and shit.
Hmm. Yeah, that's probably Stila. If I leave him up there by himself, he gonna start talking about sex.
Girls,
Yeah, that too.
and
Yeah,
I mean women, for you weirdos.
yes, women. Yes, you got to be politically correct
Yeah,
about
because these
that.
motherfuckers are crazy. I got two daughters and I ain't like fuck out of here.
Right. Thank you, Tamika. We try. We try. But yeah, yeah, we used to watch all this stuff, and then they discovered the DVDs after that. After
Nah,
you
I ain't
got
had
the
no
video.
DVDs. I had tapes with Purple Passion on there with the afro. The lady
Who
that
the crap is purple? See, you
she's
know,
like one of the first black ladies,
this
one
fool,
of them, one of the most popular.
this fool said he bookmarked it. Oh my,
Yeah,
my god, I got idea.
thank me later.
That's crazy. Yeah, freaky behinds. Hmm. So you trying to do another one? That's gonna be your live. You know I'm not participating
They
in
ain't gonna do it. I know I gotta get insane up here to talk some pimping. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what we
that.
gonna do.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, let me
If
know
y'all
next
want to come get
Monday.
some free gang, insane can go on
We
and on
probably
and
need
on
to
for
do.
hours about this shit.
We'll do it. You want to do it on a Monday? Cause you know we do.
I'm gonna check with him.
Yeah, cause we do our
I'm gonna
movie
tell him it's got to
review.
be a Monday or a Tuesday though. I am gonna tell him that.
Yeah, yeah. He's a poor historian.
Hell yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's a good name for me.
Oh, he gonna start writing that on his tag. Oh my god, he ain't gonna be king out no more. He gonna be the poor historian.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Oh my god, that's funny. And wait, Marky did come up on that live too.
yeah, for sure.
Marky
A couple
came
of
and
my
did a
brothers came
drive.
up there.
Yeah, he did a drive by, and he came and
He
told
dropped his
everyone.
list and he pulled off.
Yeah,
He
and
did what he
then
said he was gonna do. He was busy, but he still
uh
came through for your boy and did what he said he was gonna do.
he did it, and then I think Jed came up here. I,
Yeah,
did I watch the? I don't think I watched that replay.
I never watched replays.
I didn't watch that replay because I'm like I don't really watch none of that. So that's
I
crazy.
just started watching me and BBL's replay so I can, since we've been,
You now you
stepping our
understand.
shit way up.
You understand why I do that now.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
good to do that. It really is. But I hate to do it, but I do it just for because we not playing. Our last live did 7.4K,
Oh, great.
so we
Look,
not
I
playing.
didn't even get no alert for his live for yesterday. I don't know why. I saw it
Well,
2 hours later. I was like,
we
why?
started a little late now at 9:45, so we can kind of be
Oh,
locked in.
okay. So that's why. Okay, I didn't even see no notification.
Yeah,
I was like, crap, I missed it. So yeah, That
Yeah,
wasn't
pull
on
up.
purpose.
We
Yeah,
be
that
lit
wasn't
over
on
there.
purpose. Yeah, I think BBO came over here this morning.
Yeah, we be
But yeah,
lit.
that wasn't on purpose. I actually missed it. I was like, oh my God, like, how did I do that? But YouTube be tripping. They be sending our notifications late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know. Sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
you know when your peoples is going live.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just tap in.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do Commando next week, and then you was here for the whole life. Okay. Then we're gonna do Forrest Gump. Per I'm gonna say
Or
Commando.
Forrest.
Good. Commando is more of mine and Prize
I can talk about Commando
suggestion,
every day.
and then Forrest Gump is gonna be RGM suggestion. Today was insane suggestion. I hate he missed it, but real life before YouTube. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
all good.
Especially that mall scene in Commando. He was just whipping them
Yes,
cops'
remember he got on
ass.
the little thing. Oh, we talked about it. He got on the little thing and then used like a rope and swung all the way across to the other
Since
side.
since you're a fan of Commando, I bet you never seen the scenes that didn't make it.
Oh no, I
You
probably did.
remember she was asking him his name
Mm-hmm.
and he was showing him well he said I'm John Matrix and da, da, he go it's dope as fuck, yo. I'll find it and send it to you.
Yes, please do. I
Yeah.
love deleted scenes. I'd be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I was like, damn, that was crazy. Like them deleted scenes in Rocky. Them shits are crazy.
then you kind of makes you wonder why. Okay, it kind of makes you wonder why they didn't put it in the movie. But then when it comes to movie, I love like behind the scenes stuff we never seen. I love to see when they actually making the movie, and I like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hospital
Well,
that.
you'll love the deleted scenes of that.
Okay, I definitely want to see that. I never even thought to look up deleted scenes
Man,
from
that's how much of a
movies.
fanatic I am with that movie.
Is that
I
your favorite?
literally
Is that your favorite movie?
one of my favorite movies of all time for sure.
Okay, what's
I
another
literally
one?
was a kid, wake up every morning and watch that, and like I would go to my grandmom's house, and
Mm-hmm.
she had a VH and a VCR or whatever. So I
Mm-hmm.
popped in the tape, and it was Commando come on. It used to be Commando used to come on first, and then goddamn Pee Wee's High Adventure used to come on next. That's how it was. That's the tape. That's how they used to record this shit. So
Mm-hmm.
she
Right,
recorded
right. I
that. So I used
remember.
to literally wake up in the morning and start off watch. The first thing I do is watch Commando. Then I want to go
Mm-hmm.
outside and play guns and in the woods. I had a rifle,
Mm-hmm.
had a Rambo set. I used to
Mm-hmm.
fuck with that too.
Okay, so what's your definitive favorite movie of all time?
That's hard. I can't do that like that.
Yeah, y'all should know mine by now.
Cause I like Rocky, I like Commando, I like
Mm-hmm.
Rambo 2. I like man. Then I get into the gangster movies like like
Scarface, Godfather.
yeah, but then I
Oh, you
got
said
like
gangster movies. You didn't
yeah,
say
like
not
Menace
my
to
movies.
not my movie, but like Menace to Society and Juice and all
Mm-hmm.
that. See, I can't, I don't know if I got a favorite movie like because if you put on Menace to Society and I had to watch it for 24 hours, I could.
I couldn't. That
If you
would.
put Commando on, I can watch it over and over and over again for $1 million.
What? Hey,
Large
RGM.
Marge and
Hey, RGM. Yeah, I did like when DVDs came out.
we gotta do that, RGM. I come on your channel.
Yeah,
We gotta do Pee Wee's High Adventure. That
no,
shit
it's
funny
not.
as shit. What? That movie was funny as shit.
It's
When
tattoo.
when he tried to beat that nigga up in the swimming pool, he stole his bike. Man, y'all must have lost his mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Ready to get out of here? You done?
No, we can. You want to
Hey,
go 20?
wait.
Shut up. You want to go
Hey,
20?
wait.
You want to go 20 more?
Ugh.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, I try.
Okay. Yeah, we can try. Yeah, but yeah, it's so many different movies we can just go off of. Now, one movie that when we was talking about Leo that nobody mentioned was Inception. I freaking love that movie too. I didn't understand it at first, but I understand it now.
You ever seen Falling Down with Michael Douglas?
No. I think my favorite Michael Douglas movie is A Perfect Murder.
Michael Douglas is having a very bad day. He's got fired from his job and he's going on a killing spree.
Oh, really? Oh my god. You got what? What's the name of
Falling Down. It's an old movie. He's very American. He talks very proper, but he ended up doing shit. He ended up snapping.
it? Wait a minute. Hold on.
You
Let me
seen
go
the
to my list.
RGM Falling Down? Yes, in LA. Yeah, it's
Um,
crazy.
hold on. Let me add it. Falling down.
The
Okay.
Shining. Yeah, that was crazy.
Put your name next to it. And RGM said Forrest Gump. Run,
Morris.
run, Forrest, run.
Run. When he was in the
Uh,
woods and the war, just that war scene was crazy
that
in that
jump was
movie.
brutal. Yeah. All right. I've added to the list. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, he got glasses in the butt and
What's
he's dressed in a
your
suit and a
favorite
tie with a
cartoon?
briefcase.
No, it's not. RGM, stop. My favorite cartoon.
Shit, probably
I have a
Transformers or
few.
He-Man.
You from the '80s though, you know.
The
Mine
best
was,
cartoon.
mine was. I really like Tom and Jerry,
So
and
typical.
shut up, and Animaniacs.
I like He-Man and Transformers, Voltron, Ninja
Space
Turtles, of
Baby,
course. What'd you
Early
say?
Days Baby.
Oh, Muppet Babies. That was my shit.
Oh, I loved Buffy Babies
Uh,
as a kid.
I'm trying to think.
Um,
I said He-Man, Transformers,
uh,
Voltron.
I used to love some of the PBS shows too.
Anything to do with Acme Acres, the whole crew, Taz, Bugs. I remember them specials they used to have on HBO.
Oh, don't
I
let me
never wanted that shit to end.
yeah, don't let me forget Roadrunner. I love Roadrunner.
Well, and he part of them. Anybody
Yeah,
from the Acme
love
Acres.
Roadrunner. I think when the Saturday morning cartoons used to come on, that's the main one I used to look for. I was like, I hope I don't miss it. I be pissed when I miss it though.
He going in on.
Really?
Yeah, He Man was my shit. I'm still haven't finished the new He Man. I don't know if I'm
You around
feeling it.
my you around my brother and sister's age. Well, no, my brother's age. So they
Yeah,
love He Man and She-Ra
yeah,
and Thundercats.
yeah. They are coming out. They actually are coming out with a Coyote movie.
Yeah, I
Uh,
heard that. What's
yeah,
up, Luna?
yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, you want me to tell you how I heard about it? Carlos Miller. He was talking about it on 85 South Show, and I didn't know that. I said, really? And then I saw the preview for it like the next day. Oh,
Sure came on after that. She used to make some guest appearances up there.
She-Ra. She-Ra. John
Yeah.
Cena in it. Hey, Prize, who's your favorite wrestler?
Wrestler
Mm-hmm.
as a kid.
Anytime, I don't care.
As a kid, it was the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
So, and then I didn't realize he couldn't wrestle until I got to be an adult. How bad of a wrestler he was, but I didn't give a fuck about that as a kid. His music would come on, he'd come flying down the aisle with these colorful, like all this shit on. He looked like a gladiator, you know what I mean? And he would come in the ring. His music was really cool. He'd come in the ring and destroy you in like 30 seconds and then be out. But I like I like all right, Warrior, Hogan, Randy, and that's not in any order. Warrior, Hogan, Randy, Andre, uh, Austin Rock, Triple
Oh, I
H,
like Stone Cold. Yeah,
Shawn Michaels, Undertaker.
you like my brother and them. They like Shawn Michaels and Triple
Just
H,
yeah.
The
I
Rock.
liked it. I liked it. Kevin Nash and
Okay.
Razor Ramon.
Remember Edge?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Razor Ramon was my guy. I liked
Macho Man, yeah. Yeah,
yeah, Randy was my dude.
let me tell you something, surprise. I actually had a coworker. He was actually surprised that I knew anything about wrestling. He said, "You know who the wrestlers are?" I was like, "Yeah." He was so shocked. He said it was like he was impressed that as a girl
Yeah,
I knew about wrestling. I'm like, "Yeah, I remember." And I was
Macho
telling him
Man.
some of the
Remember
characters.
they
Mm-hmm.
cut that crazy promo with Ultimate Warrior. He said you. He said
Ooh,
you guys.
ooh,
He said you
great
guys
question.
really don't know us like you think that you do. Traveling down a lightning bolt, we ultimate maniacs. No,
Ooh,
with Warrior Slay, no sleep, no food, no nothing, just maniacism. I was going crazy when I was a kid. It's all
hey,
coked up and shit.
I know. Let me answer this question. So, Demetria, when I realized that it was all fake, is when they changed WCW to WWE because it said entertainment. And then some of that stuff they were doing, you could
No,
tell
they
they
changed
was
the
acting,
WWF to WWE.
whichever one.
But
Because
what you mean by
I thought
fake
they
though?
merged, huh?
Fake is I don't like to use that word, and a wrestler wouldn't like that either because it's not fake. It's scripted, yeah. But
Okay, well,
some of that
scripted,
shit getting
yeah.
dropped and all that shit wear and tear, man. Look at Austin tore both his knees.
Yeah, I hate that what happened to Owen Hart. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was terrible. Him
Mhm.
and it was some on. I think it was mainly him. That,
I ain't
but
cared.
see,
Like
I'm
I
trying
knew
to.
by the time I knew that it was scripted in high school, but it was so entertaining. Like the Raw era with Austin and The Rock and all them going back and forth with the corporate champion. That shit was lit.
Okay, WWF bought WCW. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
right.
when
Vince bought everybody.
and then WCW turned to WWE, right?
Yeah, eventually. But you know,
Okay,
Hogan and then went over there and did that new NWO. Then they just
right,
went too far with it.
right. I remember all that.
And the Wolf Pack and all that shit. I
I
used
was
to like
just
the
gonna
Wolf
say
Pack though.
that.
Dun
One
dun
dude used to
dun dun.
tease me at school when I wore black and red. Tell me you part of Wolfpack.
They had that
I
fire
said,
intro, that intro music.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Sting, Ric Flair, Lex Luger back in
Sting,
the day.
yes. I
I
like
used to like
Sting with
the
the blonde hair, not the
yeah,
curly.
not the black and white Sting.
Mm-mm.
I like I used to like Ravishing Rick Rude.
I remember him. I couldn't stand him. Oh
Are
my
you
god,
fat,
Him and Ric
lazy?
Flair.
What do he say? Salt Lake City slithering. He used to make up a bar, you know, every genre.
Wait. What's the British dude? What's his name?
British Bulldog,
No. The stuck up one. What's his
Lord
name?
Alfred Hayes. I mean, Stephen Regal.
Yes, I couldn't stand him either.
Yeah, he was corny.
Yeah,
I used to
what was
like the
his name? I
Rockers
couldn't.
back in the day. The
Yeah, I couldn't
tag
stand
teams, the
him.
Rockers, Demolition, of course, Legion of Doom, Road Warriors. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? The Steiners was the shit. I used to like the Rock and Roll Express in the
Okay.
WCW.
Hmm.
Who else was some good tag teams?
I
My
used to
tag
like.
team. Oh, I used to
I
like
used
the
to.
Twin Towers.
I don't remember them.
Big Boss Man and the King.
Yeah, I don't remember them. I used to hate when they would team up Ric Flair and Sting because Ric Flair would always cheat.
He would always turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I hated it. I'm like, what I got him on his team again? He cheated last time.
Yeah, that was. I used to like. What was the name of that? The Colossal Connection with Haku and Andre the Giant.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
I used to like the $1 Million Man, Jake the Snake.
I like
Shit,
the
man.
Cactus Jack or
Yeah,
what was
Mick
his other
Foley,
name? Yeah,
Mankind,
right. Hmm.
Cactus. I used to like Terry Funk. I
I
used to
know a
love.
lot of people were saying that they liked what's his name? Uh what's his name? Chris Benoit and
Yeah,
what's the other one that passed? What's his name?
Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, Eddie
Yeah, I
Guerrero.
liked them. I liked
I did not like Gold Dust. I didn't like
hell
him.
no, he was
Boring.
zesty as hell.
Boring.
I liked uh I used to like the Repo Man
I
because he used
don't
to come and
remember
steal
him.
everything.
I don't remember him. What did he go? See, it was certain parts of wrestling that I missed, but I don't remember him. I don't.
And he stole Razor Ramon chains. Razor Ramon was like, "Ah, yeah, that's you steal from
Did
Razor
you like
Ramon."
Did you like Booker T?
Hell yeah.
Oh, the joke was a mess.
No, I
Trey,
ain't see that, RGM. I
Lita.
gotta check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I still like Lita.
Mm-hmm.
She could fly, man. She could flip. I mean,
Wrestling is just one of them things I think people would think guys would be into, but I had brothers, so I ain't had no choice but to watch it. And I was just like, that's how I ended up learning a lot of the
I've
characters.
been to so many wrestlings, it's not even funny. I've been in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been today.
The real Harlem Heat.
I don't know about it now. I know a couple of them, but my
I,
daughter watch it heavy.
I stopped watching in like the early 2000s, so I don't know nobody now. It's been years.
Yeah, my daughter
Yeah, it was
watch it.
entertaining.
She
Yeah.
13, so she think you. I will never use that word, the F word around her about that wrestling. I
So
never would
what would
say
you
it.
tell? It's just entertainment.
I wouldn't tell her that. I tell her, man, he just got his ass whooped. You ain't see that? Because that's what she wants to do. She take jujitsu because she wants to
Okay.
become a professional wrestler. And I ain't gonna tell her she can't. So I just keep her in jujitsu.
Yeah,
My
let her learn
13-year-old would beat the shit out of the average 13-year-old girl in real life. Yeah, I remember I used to like the Nation of Domination, and with Farouk,
That's
D'Lo.
what she forgot about. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to like the Nation, and they got the Rock in there, and
Mm-hmm.
when the Rock was breaking up with them, and he was an Intercontinental Champion, and the Rock told Mark Henry he was gonna lay the smacking him down on Mark Henry's black ass. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, the Rock tripping.
I remember Rikishi,
Yeah, I like Rikishi.
um
It's my guy.
Batista, who
Yeah, I
else?
ain't really watched Batista. I stopped watching like when Cena came
Uh
up.
what's his name? Brock Lesnar. What was the other dude name that used to have the American flag all the time?
Who Hacksaw?
No, I
I
can't
don't
think
know.
his name. He's
Only
bald.
only dude I know with American flag back in the day was Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
No, I don't remember his name,
They
but
never used to let Hacksaw get the belt.
RGM, you remember? He used to wear like the little onesie. I can't remember his name for crap. But he was on there around the time like The Rock and them and Shawn Michaels and them was on there. I can't remember his name for nothing right now. But it's certain people I remember and certain people I don't.
Vince McMahon tonight in that very ring. You're gonna put their title on the line against The Rock. He was snap. Vince was one of the best heels of all time. I don't care what
DDP got
nobody
hit
say.
with a stop sign. But yeah, I remember Carson Daly being in there. Uh
Oh yeah, I remember that. He put that
um
that shit looked crazy.
RGM.
Yeah,
The dude they used to have, he used to
forgot
wear
about
like
that.
the American flag. It was like a onesie type thing. And
Who Kurt Angle?
yes, is that what it is? Hold on, let me Google. That might be what I'm talking about. Let me Google. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I remember he did Ravens rules and all that. I remember Goldberg destroyed him. He beat all them niggas up. He whooped all their ass. I did watch that Goldberg run. It
Yes,
was
yes,
fun.
prize. Kurt Angle.
That Goldberg run was fun though. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember Goldberg.
He was kicking everybody's ass. They WCW was on their way out, so when they let him beat Hogan, that was crazy. They let him beat Hogan clean too.
A mess.
Yeah, Goldberg would hurt people though. Like Bret Hart hates Goldberg. He's because Bret Hart feel like
I
Goldberg
mean,
ended his career.
why?
I think he got kicked in the head and Bret couldn't wrestle no more. The doctor said he couldn't do it, something like
Oh,
that. That's what he
Jesus.
said, some shit like that. Bret used to always get played. They put
That was
Vince and them play.
Rikishi, right? Though, Arjun. That was Rikishi, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ended his career.
Oh, that sucks.
And then Goldberg, Bret, I used to like Bret though. I remember when they gypped him in the Montreal screw job. That shit was crazy. He spit right in Vince's face on
Vince
camera.
was a mess. Him and
Then he knocked him
Stephanie.
out, and then he knocked him out in the back of the scene. It's all. This is all on video. You can
Mm-hmm.
see Vince walking out, look all staggering, his hair all messed up. Brett was like, "Yeah, I just punched him out, knocked his ass out." Brett was in the back, Jones. Brett told him, if he said, if you in here, by the time I get out of the shower, I'm gonna knock you out. And Brett said, so he continued to take a shower while Vince was trying to plead to him, da da da.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then Brett got out of the shower and knocked him out. But he said, I put my towel on, I knocked him out. He said, I hit him with a right uppercut. Brett's telling the story. You can hear Sean. He's like, Sean, you in on this? Sean's like, nah, baby, nah. I swear to God, my hands is clean. This shit crazy, bro. This is all you gotta do is go to YouTube and look up Montreal Screwjob. That shit is crazy.
Hey, ain't they two SNL cast members of RGM? I remember Will said so. No, he would no. I take that back. Wasn't he on Mad TV? I think he was on Mad TV, if I remember right.
A word? I gotta check it out.
I love Mad TV. I ain't seen it in years though.
Yeah, Brett was pissed, boy. He's like, Sean, you in on it? You can hear Sean saying, nah, I swear to God, baby, it wasn't me. I don't know nothing about it. And him and Vin, they was all in on it. Years later, he found out Sean was in on it.
They
Cause
set him up.
yeah, they set him up. Cause he
Mm.
put him in a sharpshooter, and then Vince was like, ring the bell, ring the damn bell. So the guy's like, so the ring guy rung the bell, and Vince already had the belt in his hand, and he gave it to Sean. And then they was booing. Sean music come on, he gets out of the ring and just be out. So Brett's sitting in the corner like, really? Cause this shit happened in his hometown in Canada, in
Oh wow,
Montreal.
really?
Yeah, so Bret Hart's looking right, so he just leans on the ropes and his hawk spit on Vince right in his face. You can see Vince wipe it off. It's
Was,
fucking crazy, bro. Go
was,
look at that shit.
was that a real thing?
No, this shit real. This was not no script.
That's
Cause
what I'm
Brett, cause
saying.
Brett said he told Vince, I'm not dropping the belt in Sean in Canada in my hometown. I'm not doing it, bro. Fuck
Oh,
out of
that
here.
was a setup. Wow.
Yeah. So Brett told him before that. So just
Wait a
fucking
minute,
tell Sean.
is this what you're talking about? What RGM talking about? The same thing?
I can't see because I'm on my phone. Hold on.
Montreal Screwjob?
Yeah, did he put it in the
Hey,
chat?
hey, RGM, if you got a link to that or tell me what it's on,
You can just go to YouTube and type in Montreal Screwjob. It's easy.
whatever prize. When I say send me links, that mean I don't want to look for it.
So you don't want to type in Montreal
No, I
Screwjob.
don't.
That's some bullshit.
No, it's not. Go ahead. I'm listening.
But yeah, that shit got deep, boy. Then this audio, like I said, there's cameras rolling and shit. And then you can hear Sean saying, nah. He's like, you went in on that, Sean? You know what I mean? Sean was like, nah, I ain't know nothing about it, man. I swear to God, my hand's clean on this one. Not this time, you know what I mean? But Sean knew. He put him in the sharpshooter because Sean had Brett in his own move. And then Vince was like, he didn't have him in there that long before he made him ring the bell.
Mm.
He just hawk spit on Vince. Vince is like, damn. Then he tried to go talk to Brett. And that's when Brett knocked his ass out. And then the next clip, you can see, Sergeant Slaughter, a couple guys walking with Vince. And Vince is all like wobbly and shit, hair off. Look, he just got knocked out. Like they just woke him up from being knocked out. Shit crazy. Brett, with how they did Brett. But Brett always was like a whiner. But I ain't know a lot of that shit was real. You know what I mean? When he would cut the mic, a lot of that shit was real. So I'm just like, damn. But shit happens. I still, if you watch it, that shit awkward as hell now. But Brett, he did what he did. He knocked the boss out, knocked him smooth out. So it is what it is.
Thank you, RG. I appreciate that. Okay. Well.
Wow, McMahon. I used to love Jesse. You know who I used to like on the mic? I used to like Macho Man. I used to like Macho Man and Vince McMahon and Jerry Lawler. I love that commentary.
Mhm.
Damn, boy, the
The
sky
way
is
they
is
talk,
that
cause
rain?
see, sometimes it's so funny
Man,
because
the sky just opened up, bro.
the way they talk is so animated, and it makes you want to listen to what they're saying.
Especially the Ultimate Warriors promo against Hulk Hogan. Take the two pilots that already made the sacrifice. Turn your plane into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan. You remember that shit? When Hulk Hogan fought the Ultimate Warrior? I'll never forget that shit. I woke up on a Saturday morning and my dad had already went to Blockbuster and back. Blockbuster used to open up at 5, 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. So my dad had to be to work Saturday morning. So he was up ironing his uniform, watching it. And he was like, "Up, go back to bed. I don't want you to see it till I leave." I was like, "Oh man." He was watching. I seen him in. He was watching Hogan and Warrior. I was like, "Oh shit." As soon as my dad left, as soon as I heard that door, doom, heard that truck start on. Boy, I ran out my fucking room so fast. I had to see that shit there. Hogan and the Warrior. That was the biggest WrestleMania ever to me. The promo, the way the shit was, bro. WrestleMania 6 was fucking crazy. Cause they just Macho Man and Hogan just had broke up. The Mega Powers explode. That's what WrestleMania 5 was about. So they gave Hogan the belt back. You remember Randy won the belt in WrestleMania 4. Macho Man got the belt. He beat Million Dollar Man. They tried to cheat him. It was a tournament because Andre and Hogan, something happened. I forgot what happened. And, so they said the belt, Jack Tunney made the belt vacant and shit. So that's how, so he put it in a tournament. And that's how Randy got the belt. And then he beat up Hulk Hogan because Hulk Hogan left him to get fucked up by the Twin Towers. You don't remember that? You might be too young. So he was getting fucked up by the
He
Twin
the same
Towers.
age as me.
Because Elizabeth got knocked down by one of them
Mm-hmm.
because she shouldn't have had her ass up on the ring apron.
Yeah.
So she got knocked down, and then Hulk Hogan went in the back like, "Oh my God, Elizabeth, she's on a stretcher." It's so dramatic. Now me as a kid, like, "Oh my
I
God, they
remember
killed
Miss
Miss Elizabeth."
Elizabeth. I remember her.
Right. So
Hmm.
in my head, I'm like, they killed Miss Elizabeth. Now, mind you, I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't
So
gonna lie to you, it has been some conspiracies about some of these people passing. I remember.
oh yeah, they was all doing shit. They was
Yeah.
all abusing their bodies and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
so Hogan goes back in the stretcher with Elizabeth and shit. Damn, what the fuck I do? So Macho Man getting his ass beat by the Twin Towers. You know, they weigh a total combined weight of like 560 something pounds. They was, you know what I mean? No, 600 pounds. They was big, you know? And so Randy, what happens? I think Hogan comes back and then eventually they get to the backstage, right? They get in the backstage and then Hogan, Randy's like, "You always wanted Elizabeth. I can see it in your eyes. You're jealous of me. You know what I mean? I could beat you." Randy
Oh.
starts snapping. Yeah, Randy starts snapping like, "I can beat you." You know what I mean? And then he's like, "I don't need you. You know, I don't need you to do your title, whatever, whatever." So Hogan turned around, and that's when Randy came behind him and hit him in the back of the head with the belt and then beat Hulk Hogan the fuck up. Whoop Hulk Hogan ass, and Elizabeth was upset. So that's
Mm-hmm.
how WrestleMania 5 got set up. And then
Crazy.
yeah, WrestleMania 6 with the Warrior and Hogan. How title it was the first time I ever seen Warrior had two belts. 'Cause back in them, you ain't never have an Intercontinental Champion and a WWE Champion at the same time. The belts was always split up. Back then, it was only a couple belts. It wasn't all these belts like it is today. It was only the WWF belt, the tag team, and Intercontinental. It was nothing else when I was first started watching wrestling. That was it. Three belts. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was lit. WrestleMania 6 was fire. I used to like The Undertaker. When him and Ultimate Warrior had that body bag match.
Who won? Who won? Oh, first one on mute, y'all. Hmm. There's a lot of stories about real arguments between Hogan and Macho Man. Oh, really? You know, if you got a link, you can send it to me. Yeah, that was a lot. I heard about all that. I was like, oh god, yeah. It hate you hate to kind of hear that about people you know watch on TV because you don't want to think they're that way. But hey, what can we do? Nothing. We can do nothing. But
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
yeah,
That was pretty heartbreaking that Hogan ended up being the way he being, saying some of the shit that he was saying. That kind of crushed some of my
RGM,
childhood.
RGM, I'm not gonna highlight your comment because you're missing a letter, sir. Father's on mute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we find out things later in life to meet you.
Yeah, that was pretty sad, but it kind of crushed my childhood because Hulk Hogan was a part of my childhood. Commando, Rambo, Rocky, Hogan, Warrior. Those was my dudes back then. You know what I mean? Because the wrestler was like movie stars to me.
Hmm. Yeah, and then plus on top of that, like when he passed on, people was like they didn't care. They didn't give a crap when he passed. I was like, oh my god, probably keep muting on me, y'all. Hmm. Yeah, very disappointing. And some people, that's how come they say never meet your heroes because then they turn out to be what you think they're not, and it disappoints you. And you be like, oh my god, like they're not the person they perceive to be. But then you do have some people who you think will probably be stuck up that's probably not. So I guess it just depends on the person. But yeah, I didn't mean to get into this whole conversation, but I just thought I'd ask because I don't know why it just crossed my mind. And then Prize love wrestling too, so meet your villains. No, I don't think I want to do that. It's some people I promise you, RGM, I never want to see again in my life. I'd be like, if I leave this earth, oh no, I take that back. You leave this earth and I never see you again, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. Just goodbye. Got a few people in mind for that, but anyway, it's some people I never want to meet. Like, no, absolutely not. Stay where you are. I never want to meet you. I never want you in my vicinity. But yeah, I did. So I went to WCW one time at MGM Studios and saw Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Who the crap is that? I don't know. See, I don't know all the names. I don't know all the names. I know some of them. That's where I'm a bit of a girl at. I know some of the wrestlers. I don't know all of them. Now, if okay, I can kind of talk about wrestlers as in what I saw, but I can't tell you no matches or nothing. I'm just gonna be honest. I was on like the surface level of wrestling. Like I don't know nothing about no belts and none of that crap.
I know about all the belts.
I know.
WCW. When I used to watch WCW, I used to think it was like lower, like
Mm.
I used to think it was like lower beneath the WWF. But
Oh,
I
because
did
it was
like some of
different.
the. Yeah, I used to wish like Sting could fight like Macho Man and Hulk
You
Hogan.
know, I didn't like WWF too much. I liked it, WCW because
Hell
every
yeah,
time
I
I
know
tried
about
to watch
Hacksaw.
WWF, I just couldn't get into it.
Man, I used to love WWF, man. I used to watch both of them but WCW had a corny, like it seemed like their character was like knockoff characters of WWF, but they had some dope characters like Sid Vicious and Vader before Vader came to
Big
WWE.
Van Vader.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
I
like
remember him.
Sting, Ric Flair, Lex Luger. Their belt was really, really nice. I used to go back and forth for which belt I liked. Was the World Heavyweight Champion or the WWF Eagle Belt? That Eagle
Hmm.
Belt was fire. And I used to go back and forth, but I did like some of their characters, but they went crazy with the Nitro thing though. They was shitting on
I don't think
WWF
I
at one
watched
point.
that. Remember Jim Ross?
Yeah, hell yeah, good old JR. I remember Hacksaw
Mhm.
won. I think he was the first ever person to ever won the King of the Ring.
What
King
it was?
Duggan.
King of the Ring, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
What else?
they
It's
ain't have all
different.
that back when I was young. It was just
Ladder. Not
the
ladder
cage
match.
match.
Yeah, cage match. Right.
Remember when Debo came in there and beat up Hulk Hogan?
I think I remember.
It was supposed to be
I
Macho
remember.
Man and Zeus and Sensational Sherry versus Hulk Hogan and Beefcake, the
Damn, you
barber
talking about
Beefcake.
people I ain't heard of in years. Sensational Sherry. Oh my God, Price.
Yeah, she was like Elizabeth's nemesis.
Oh yeah,
Cause
she was
she ended up being with Randy.
yeah, and remember Lex Luger. Wait a minute, did he go with Miss Elizabeth?
Who?
Lex Luger.
I don't know about that.
Wait a minute, I gotta Google. I
Yeah, they
remember.
did that movie together, No Holds Barred. Uh Debo and Hogan. But then they bought Hogan's. That was genius by Vince to bring that Zeus character to life. It was kind of like bringing him to
See,
life.
I know what I'm talking about, Proud. I remember this.
He did.
It said professional wrestler Lex Luger and Miss Elizabeth were involved in a real life romantic relationship during the final years of her life.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I heard she was getting passed around anyway. But who knows?
Where you hear that from? Where you that from? I remember them talking about them, and then when she passed on, they
I
said that
didn't
Lex
realize how
did.
cheesy that movie was. RGM. No
What
holds
movie?
barred. I went to the movies to see that shit.
What
Well,
movie?
Hulk Hogan, his name was Rip in that movie.
Oh, okay. You just saying what the movie is.
And it was Hulk Hogan and Debo.
Yeah, didn't they charge him for that, RGM? Lex
What you
Luger?
mean?
Because she died like suddenly. I think he was abusing her or something.
Lex was hitting them roids. Probably he looks crazy now. But yeah, that's when wrestling was good. I guess it's okay now. Like I enjoyed it when I went. When me and my daughter, that's our thing. Whenever they come to Philly, we shoot over the bridge and go watch it.
Oh, dang, she OD'd. I
Yeah,
thought he.
I
Okay,
told you she was
so
all. They was all on something.
they
All
was
of
in
them.
a DV's relationship, but she died. She passed from the OD.
They got videos on YouTube where you can go watch the Road Warrior just getting painted, just painting their face right there on the camera. I was like, damn, who recorded that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to like Sensational Sherry though. She was bad to me.
You thinking? Yeah, I just read it. But they was in a DV relationship. Like he was in. Oh, I almost just cussed that child. He was in on her. So yeah, I think that's an
Mm,
hour call. Yeah,
mm.
yeah. Unfortunately, but we ain't gonna get started on that. But other than that,
It's 8 o'clock.
yes, it's about that time.
Better chill.
Yeah. Hmm. You got any closing arguments?
Hey, come back next week. We'll be back doing the same thing.
This week movie is Commando. If you haven't seen it in a long time, I advise you watch it because I ain't seen it in years, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I
Yeah,
remember
it's
this.
part of my life, so I don't need to rewatch it. It's like House Party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen the movie 45 million times, so let's see. I have to refresh my memory so I know what I'm
You ever
talking.
seen that movie? What was it called? 15 Minutes.
No, what's that about?
Man, you ain't see that when Robert De Niro dies in like the first 5, 6 minutes of the movie, 10 minutes of the
Uh-uh.
movie. Oh, that shit crazy.
Shut up,
Oh,
buddy.
that's a real good one. 15 minutes.
Now I gotta add that to the.
Man, that shit crazy. I would have to
RGM, I love
rewatch that
Slim
one though, but I
Jims.
know it was good.
15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
How the world De Niro die in the first 5 minutes?
Man, it's crazy.
I don't like that. I like to see De Niro throughout the whole movie. We're
It's
gonna do
like I
Scarface.
think it came out in like 2001, some shit
Mhm.
like that.
We gonna do Scarface one day.
Yeah, and he got that Edward Burns guy in it. He was young in that joint.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We gotta do Fight Club too. I ain't watched it yet though. There's a
We
lot of
do.
movies we gotta watch.
We got a long ways to go.
Yeah, we do. Now I gotta start getting some of my movie. Well, I think Commando would kind of be both our movie suggestions,
Yeah.
but I gotta get some of the ones that y'all gonna have to watch because I always watch the movies for y'all, so y'all gonna have to watch
Because we
them.
were trying to get you a black card back. That's how this all
My
started.
black card is here to stay.
It
I
was
just
kind of
make
it
it
was kind of
great.
revoked.
No, it's not.
You
Stop.
never seen Minutes and Juice and shit. So you start hanging around
No,
me.
whatever. I seen them now. It's over.
You ain't start seeing the movies till you start hanging around me.
Whatever, bros. So you taking credit for it?
Remember that shit.
You taking credit for me looking at the web movies?
Yes, 100%.
Hmm. Look, prize okay won't take
Yeah, I
credit.
wanted to cuss. I told her one day I give her $1,000.
One day
You
I'm
ain't want to
take you
cuss.
up. One day I'm take you up on the offer.
Cause your ass is you was tripping.
No, I'm not.
Now it's gonna be the low ball offer like
No, I ain't taking no low
$50.
ball. No, I ain't taking that. Mm-mm.
That's a bill. Shit.
No,
It's a tank of gas or something.
that's StreamYard, sir.
All right, there you go. 3 months of
No, you
StreamYard.
ain't finna low ball me. I ain't taking no low ball. Absolutely not. I know my worth.
We're gonna get her to cuss one day. I might gotta piss her off, but it might ruin our friendship. But hey,
Oh,
it'll make great
you
content.
would no, you you wouldn't to lose our friendship over a cuss word.
No, I said I might gotta make you mad to get me cuss, to make you cuss.
Mm,
You ain't
mm.
gonna be my friend no more.
Do you think I'm that sensitive? I know you are though.
He said I almost got her to cuss a couple of times. Free.
Shut
Hot
up,
as shit, man. I'm
RD.
turning the air on.
Shut up, RD. Uh, no, you ain't right. You ain't right. Oh, the day I do it, I want my money. I
I
want
want
it.
my money. We ain't about to be on here for another 30 minutes now.
No, we're not. We're not. We finna end it. But oh, you said your closing arguments? I
Yeah.
forgot. Did you? Okay, my bad. I'm just tired. I've been so busy the past few days. That's why I've been skipping lives. I'm like, I can't come up here right now. I'm sorry.
Bees like that.
Mm. But yeah. I guess we'll get ready to get off here. The next movie next week is Commando. I'm gonna have to refresh myself on it because I ain't seen it in years. Um, Prize, of course, know all the movies by heart since he know everything, and I got to do my research.
Yeah,
But that, I think we'll get out of here. I thank y'all for coming. Yeah, see you next week.
for sure.
I don't know if I'm doing a live in the morning. Question mark there. Um, I know I can't do an evening live, but morning live is it's a question mark. But other than that, everybody I already said it earlier. If y'all didn't see the live from earlier, catch the replay on it. Look, why are you bothering me, RG? I'm talking about prize to watch this movie. You just look at me. I'm gonna have to get you for that one, RG. Alright. But anyway, go back and check out the replay from the live from this morning if you haven't. I
Yeah.
ain't even listened to that replay yet because I've been busy all day. Yeah, y'all have a good night. Please take care of your mental health. Do all the things. Do everything you need to do in real life over YouTube. What? I, I almost cussed at Prize. I almost cussed at RGM. I almost just cussed about just talking about the stupid stuff that. Oh my god, the stupid stuff that happens on here. Like it almost comes out sometimes, and I have to stop myself every time.
Yeah.
If you get me in the chat and you piss me off, I'm just gonna cuss you out so you can leave me alone. And I had to do that the other day, and the chick left me alone. Like this ain't what you want. Leave me alone. And somebody gonna put in the chat. Always the quiet ones, which I think is funny. I'm like, okay, but yeah, let me get out of here. I know Prize got stuff to do. Y'all have
Yes.
a wonderful, yeah, have a wonderful night, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye, bye, Prize.
Peace.